Welcome to the Hear Me Out Network. Now, let's talk about it.
Amen. Listen, welcome to the Hear Me Out Network. Today, we're asking, as a woman, why? We're going to be back with the conversation. Tune in. We got a lot to talk about tonight.
This is an SOC exclusive.
Yo, what's good, everyone?
You're
Hey, first of all, let get everybody turn on y'all cameras real quick. Everybody camera shy, please turn on y'all cameras. Thank you very much. Dang. Welcome to the Hear Me Out Network. Today is Monday, and we got a lot of stuff to talk about. First of all, you guys all had like a good weekend. I hope everybody had their little vacation because you went what 2 weeks or 1 week off. So I'm gonna ask y'all, you know what I'm saying? How was y'all New Year's and Christmas? How's your hey, I'm starting with you, James.
what you say to me, twin?
You said it?
Bro, I feel like a crackhead every time I'm itching my Willie. Fix your goddamn face, bro. Goddamn. Anyways, bro. I was my Christmas and my New Year's, huh? It was alright, bro. You're useless, bro.
What are you talking about?
You're useless, bro. Play that stupid sound again, bro. On to the next. On to the next.
Hey, Vinci, bro. How's your little weekend off?
Bruh, first of all, it was terrible. We're not gonna speak on that, bruh. All I got to let y'all know is, bruh, if you a Commanders fan, bruh, like change your team right now, bruh. This other team fool you. Like I'm just so
Hey,
disappointed. I'm hurt. I'm in
if
pain
you
right
change teams, bro, I'm applauding you. I am applauding you. Like
now. Hey,
all these years,
and another
you're just
thing,
a
bruh,
losing
there's a
franchise.
player, bruh, there's a player who's about to die on the field right now, bruh. Like as you speak, there's a player, bruh, who's literally like they're giving that man CPR on the field. So yeah, you know what I mean? Pray if y'all had to, you know what I mean? It's crazy, bruh.
Oh, nah.
But apart from that, I've been doing. I've been, you know what I mean, chasing the money. You know what I mean, getting stronger. I got like a little bit taller, so I've been good.
Alrighty, bro. Willie. Dude, this man Willie, bro. What is he having on his chair? Alrighty. Hey, MK, bro. How's your weekend off, bro?
It was alright, man. Enjoyed my holidays. You feel me? I was in New York, and then after that, New Year's, I was back down here, and just chilling for real. Everything all right. Hope everybody having a nice New Year.
Hey, man. This is Shay. How was your New Year and Christmas?
It was straight. I got to see family. That was about it. My bad. Was having some technical difficulties.
Mm-hmm. Willie, since you're back now, first of all, what is on your chair?
My my chair.
Nah, I'm
Nah,
talking about Willie.
talk about Willie.
Oh,
What's on
like
your
how I'm
chair?
sitting. My leg.
Now, speaking of Willie.
Oh, my bad,
Willie,
yo.
what's on your chair?
Happy holidays.
What is on your chair?
It's a blanket. Oh,
Dang, bro, are you 5 years old, bro? Have you
bro.
kept your blinky?
All right, bro. You gonna jazz it, bro? It
Oh, you
gets
call it something else.
it gets cold in here, bro.
All
It's
righty.
cold in here, bro. You need a blanket to grab, bro. I
All
have the
right.
blanket set right here, bro.
All right.
Grabbable.
Mrs. J. She can't hear me. Miss J, what's up?
Yeah. What's up?
Hey, how your winter break going?
I was sick on Christmas, but I went out for New Year's.
Where you go?
I went to the bar.
Not church.
I got bad history with the bar, bro.
Dylan, you never been to the bar, bro.
Nah, he been to the bar.
Dylan's
Nah,
never
he been to the bar. In
The
fact,
bar is fun.
He been to the bar and the bar been to him. Too.
Damn.
The bar's been to him.
Hey man, it was a wonderful experience, bro. Hey James, bro, run that joint, but let me fix my camera.
Hey, anywho's, but that's good to know, Jay. That's good to know. Really, Akshay, MK, what's up, bro? How was your break? How was New Year's? How was Christmas? How was all of that, Mr.
I
Graduate?
already answered the question, but like I said, it was all right, bro. Christmas, I was in New York.
Oh, that's
You know, down here. What's it called? I was down here for New Year's Eve. For me, I mean, I just spent my New Year's in the crib. Didn't feel like going out. Just chilling for real. You heard?
hey, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Who next? Hey, Ailey, how was your New Year's? How was your Christmas? Did she say something?
Oh, me, my bad. Mine was good. How was yours?
Cool. It was all right. Yeah, did everybody answer the question? Did you guys answer?
No, can you please repeat?
So how was your Christmas and how was your New Year's?
It was good. It was good. It was good. Yeah.
That's
Went to
all right.
church.
That's all
It
right.
was good.
That's good. That's good. Well, I'm happy everybody had a good Christmas, had a good New Year's, man. That's what's up. Dylan, what are you smiling for, bro? From ear to ear, that big smile. What are you smiling for, bro?
My friend, leave me alone. Let's get to the show. Let's get to the show. And let's get to
All
your
right, man.
Q&A.
Hey, don't tell me how to run my segment of the show, bro.
Hey,
Thank you. Silence your mouth. Anyways, first question of the day. Well, first of all, since Dylan is saying, I'm going to say it now. All right, man. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure you guys share. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know, tell your aunties, your uncles, your grandmas, all of them. Tell everybody, man. Tell them to come watch the video. Come watch it live and, join the conversation because it's going to be a good one today, all right? So the first question of the day is, when is the appropriate time to say I love you in a relationship? Willie, you looking side to side, bro. Let me see what you got to say, bro. I want to hear your voice. You know I'm gonna bully you. You know I'm gonna bully you every time, bro. You know I'm gonna bully you every time.
Stop.
You know I'm gonna bully you every time.
One day, God will come back and he will take that cranium that he gave you and put it back in his pocket. He won't even come for people. He just come and just that grip. You see that dome of you. Just call it. Guy, bro.
I want you to answer the question, bro.
There's 10 people on the entire thing. You chose me.
I'm gonna bully you every time you get on the stream, right?
Ish.
Answer the question, bro.
1 out of 10. I don't like those odds. This is bad.
You'll be you every time. That's the probability. Is you.
Okay. I gotta think about this, bro. You really gotta give me some. You didn't even give me time to think, bro.
Okay, I'll come back to you.
Come back to me, man. Come back to me.
Jay, what you got to say about that? Like when do you think the appropriate time to say I love you is in a relationship?
I say it depends on the person. It depends on like their relationship, because I met people that have said I love you in like the first like 3 or 4 weeks and they're still together. And I've also met people that have said it like 2 or 3 years into their relationship. So I think it varies for each person, like depending on how attached somebody gets, how much time they spend together, how connected they are on like a boyfriend-girlfriend type beat.
I feel that. That's a good answer right there. That's an amazing answer right there, bro. MK, what you got to say about that? Willie just chewing gum and doing whatever he wants to do, and that behaving useless, bro.
I mean,
MK, man, what you got to say, man?
I agree with Jay. You feel me? Like, if the vibe is right, the vibe is right. Like, if you feel like you gotta go ahead and say it quickly, and you feeling like you love this person, then yeah, tell them that you love them. Like, if you feel like it's in a short amount of time that you love this person, all right, go ahead, say it. But if you feel like it gotta be like, you know, 5 years, 3, 5 years before you ever go ahead and feel like you gotta go ahead and start saying it, then yeah, it's just up to you for real, you are.
That's a good answer, bro. That's a great answer, bro. Shay, what you got to say about that? Shay, what do you think about the question, man? What do you think the appropriate for an I love you is in a relationship?
Whenever that person feels like they need to say it. Like if you feel like, yeah, like touching on what MK and what Jay said. Like if you feel like you love that person in that moment, then that's in the moment. You gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Now I feel that, but think about this, bro. So what if your significant? Hold on, bro. That's not Dylan, bro.
Irvin, where did you come from?
Bro, that is not Dylan, bro.
Bro, no way, bro. Hold on.
Let's see what happened to Dylan.
Irvin, come to the camera, bro. Come here, bro.
Oh,
Irvin,
wait.
come here, bro. Come here, bro. I just gotta get a few flicks of you, bro.
Nah, bro.
Real quick, bro.
Oh, Willie, let me say this to you, Shay. So what if you're in a relationship, right? This is all hypothetical, right? You're in a relationship and your boyfriend never tells you I love you, bro. He's never, like, you guys have been together like 5 years, never ever told you I love you, bro. And you telling him I love you and all this other stuff, and he not saying nothing to you.
Hell
We're gonna sit down and have a conversation.
Hell no.
We finna sit down and have a conversation. Because if you feel like you can't say that, but I'm saying it and I'm expressing it to you, why do you feel the need that you can't express that to me? And if you continue to not express that and you don't feel the same way as I do, then snip, snip.
Wait, but I thought it was all about it depends on the person and all this other stuff, though.
I
Like,
mean, but 5 years, and
Bro,
I'm
like,
consistent. It do depend on the person, but like at the same time, if you can't say it, like we finna sit down and have a conversation. If it goes right, it goes right. If it goes wrong, then it just goes wrong.
I've seen people sit down and be engaged for 10 years, bro. No marriage. 10 years of engagement. Fiance.
That's not happening.
That's not happening.
What are you engaging?
10
For
years
10
sitting
years?
on an
What kind of
engagement, that is a waste of time.
Bro,
That's
but it's
a
like,
waste of my time. That's a waste of my time. That's a
people
waste
are
of your
engaging.
time.
like,
That's a waste of
you're
our
on the
time.
road to being a wife, bro. Think about that, bro. You're on the road to being a wife, bro.
It depends on the circumstances. Now, if we both trying to get our stuff together and we paying for it, then yeah. But if we just sitting on this for 10 years, again, a conversation that needs to be had. If it goes right, it goes right. If it goes left, it goes left. And I leave. Like what? A waste of
Man,
time.
oh man. I'm gonna let everybody else answer. Willie, give me your answer, bro. I gave you more than
at 10 years, bro. It's not a conversation. It's a discombobulation. That's what needs to happen.
Something's
Kind
wrong
of
with you, bro.
that, bro.
Answer the
Oh
question.
my
Answer the other part of the
goodness.
question.
Pish. Okay. So the appropriate time to say I love you.
Fat bitch know how to get some money. I fuck a fat bitch. Got a show coming up in London and got London on the track, bitch.
That kid is useless, bro. Whoever's brother's that is useless, bro.
Wow.
Whoever's bro, he's useless, bro. This video's gonna get taken out because this kid, bro. Never show your face again, bro. Anyways, what was you saying?
Yeah. So I'd say the appropriate time to say I love you. I mean, it's kind of a weird question because there's a lot of factors that you'd have to take in. One, of course, you should be ready, but also, like I think it was Jay that was saying, bro, some of these people be ready from the jump, bro. Oh my goodness, like I've loved you since I saw you when we were like 2, and da-da-da-da. It's like, well, wonderful if you let me since you're 2, but like, don't tell me that now, bro. Like we still got some growing and whatever to do, But I agree with everybody. Like it usually it does depend on the from relationship to relationship and person to person. But one way or another, bro, you gotta get that expressed. Yeah, that's about it.
You want me to tell you that's a good answer?
You don't need to tell me.
I don't know. Maybe my opinion is fucked up,
Oh.
But for me, I'm not saying I love you. Like I have attachment issues. So I might love you before you love me, and I still won't say it. Like, I need to feel it. I need you to show it. I need a bunch of shit from you before I actually say those 3 very important words. Because people be throwing that around like it don't mean shit. That I love you, those 3 words, they matter. They hold meaning. That holds value. So I'm not saying that shit until we're in it for real, and I feel like you're in it too.
So, damn, bro.
That's quite the response, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't even know what to say to that, bro.
Because like now it begs another question: is like what you're saying, right? I don't actually disagree. I don't hate what she said because it makes sense. But at the same time, now my question either to you or to everybody else will kind of be like, at what point do you know that y'all are like this now? That it's not just like I like you and you like me and all that stuff. Like, at what point do you know that? Because usually the stepping stone between we're just like cool and we're really in it is the moment those words are said. So then, I don't know, free for all, I guess.
Okay, so I think that the moment would be different, like, for everybody. It's just like you gotta like know all like the crazy stuff like in my past. You gotta actually know me. Like, me personally, like, forget the question. Me personally, I can't bring myself to say I love you to somebody if they don't know me. Like, you can't say you love me and you don't know me at all. So like somebody might be ready to say I love you, but like another person might be like, well, I don't know you enough to say that to you. Like, I have strong feelings towards you and it might be love, but I can't solidify that without knowing everything I need to know. So I think everybody, like, if anybody's seen like the Hotel Transylvania, like the little like zing thing, I think everybody's
yes.
like zing. Yeah. I think everybody's like zing happens differently.
Zing is crazy.
That's what they call
But
it.
that's a good point. It's a great point because that is something that happens a lot. Like, I feel like in men, and yes, I'm calling out men, I feel like in men, y'all confuse lust and love. Like, y'all be like, oh my God, she's so bad, I love her. No, like, what do you know about this bitch? Like, what do you know about her? Like, let's be real.
Hey, one word: recoil. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, yo.
You know what?
Oh my gosh. See, that right there is so surface level because the recoil could be fake. The recoil could be a BBL. Like,
hey,
I
so
don't know.
What's that one quote? Her looks ain't raising your kids. Her personality will.
Man, her looks giving her a kid though. Her looks, let me give it. Her look gives her a kid. Her personality don't. I could care less what she, you know what I mean. She a good person on the inside. What I gotta do with me? But I see her real. Like, oh yeah, she about to
okay, but what if the looks is all surgery? Like, you get a bitch who's been to the doctor, Dr. Miami, the best doctor. Now what? She was born a fucking what's that nigga name who rang the bell? Fucking fuck. Notre Dame, that nigga with the hunchback.
Ooh, I'll take
bro,
it.
What is? Oh my God, bro.
You know, like, what if she's ugly, built bad, like, just look like a troll altogether? But you cuff her because she look good now because she went to Dr. Miami.
I'll take it.
What does her? Huh?
I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Food.
And then
she's
your
bad
kids come
now.
out looking like gremlins. What you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna disappear.
Oh my God!
Like,
and this is why black people have daddy issues. Cause what the hell?
I ain't really ugly kids. My kids can't be ugly, but I'm disappearing. I'm gonna say she insane. Food. I'm gonna say that.
Am I the only one hearing that? Come on. I need my men to respond to that. I don't even want the girls to respond. My men, my black kings. That's cool.
This guy
y'all disappearing on ugly kids.
This guy is definitely the tweaker of the nation.
Okay.
Tweaker of the nation. Listen. Big Sin. What part? Where are you from, bro?
What you mean by that?
I mean, where are you from? Like, where are you from?
I'm from Maryland.
Yeah, I was about to say where in Maryland. That was my point. Where in Maryland?
All right. I
Moco,
grew
PG.
up in Anne Arundel County.
Oh, okay. So where do you say right now?
Whoa. Oh, what's that mean?
I'm just trying to say, this guy to the left of me,
Point the other way.
is
Point the other way.
the
Point the
mayor
other way.
of PG. So
Okay, my whole family grew up in PG.
right, this guy is disrespecting y'all, bro. I just this is your people. This is all. This is
my people. What's your name? What's that say? I can't even read that. Vendetta. What's your name?
Mr. Vendetta.
Mr. Vendetta. I'm
the
not calling you
trans.
that because you're not acting very Mr.ly. You're not acting very surly. I'm not calling you none of that.
Oh no. I'll be honest.
Bro, you gonna
I
end up with
respect
the
honesty.
trans.
I respect the honesty.
You gonna end
but
up
you
with the
sound
trans.
like a
Nah.
coon.
A
No,
what?
you gonna end up with the trans.
Oh, you jazzy with that one. You definitely jazzy.
I mean, you don't
No,
care
that
for real.
is
You just care about
crazy.
looks. You
I
just
need
care
you
about
to
looks.
care about. I
Did I
need
say
you to
that?
care about something more than
If,
looks.
if you only care about looks, you gonna end up with the trans. That's all
I
it is
didn't
to
say
it, bro.
none of that. You trying to put words in my mouth. I did not say that. I
That's
don't
it.
know.
Cause you're not caring about. You just care about the looks, so you're not gonna
Did I
see
say that?
nothing else. That's it.
Did I
Just
say
the
that?
looks.
That
And
what
you
you
know
say?
they could get the surgery and cut everything off, so you ain't even gonna know.
You
Wait,
jazzy.
so Richie.
Whoa,
You know,
all
like,
right.
Y'all
hold on,
got
wait.
got
Wait,
the
ask
baby
the
got
question.
out.
All right.
Ask the
That's
You
it.
guys
Wait,
say
so
that.
Richie, you don't like
Ask the
nothing
question
that's natural.
again.
You don't
Ask
like.
the
Did I say
question
that?
again. I'm
He don't like
answering.
natural, bro. He don't like
Did I say
natural.
that?
He gonna
Yeah.
end up with
No.
an
Did I say
No,
that?
he
all
didn't
When did
say.
I say
Okay,
that?
No.
I'm gonna
When
start
did
it
I
over
say that?
because he didn't
All right.
say
I
he
didn't say
didn't
you
like
didn't like natural. I was
natural.
Hey,
asking
y'all.
you a
He
question.
said
You're gonna end up with
he's
the
obsessed
trans.
with the outside
Everyone's
appearance.
getting muted, bro. Everybody's getting muted.
I said that.
Everybody's getting muted. Hold on.
I was asking. No. I was just asking. Like,
Bro.
I don't know. I'm not making an assumption. I was just
MK,
asking.
hold on, MK. Give me 1 second.
Hey, what's good, man?
Look, bro. Get your. I don't even know who you are, bro. Anywho, when we talking on a platform, bro, I'm gonna need everybody to talk like one at a time, bro. One mic, let everybody's voices be heard. We can't talk over each other and try to get a point across. All right, it's good conversation. I like what's going on, but we gotta talk one mic. We gotta be, yeah. But go ahead.
I ain't saying nothing she's saying, bro. I know what she's talking about. I did not say none of the things coming out of her mouth.
Go ahead.
My question was like, what's it called? So, do you like anything that's natural? Like, do you like your females natural?
Does that question make sense to you, bro? Or that not like natural?
Nah, because like you talk about like you feel me, like you like the whole BBL and like the body.
I never said that. I didn't say that. I didn't say
You
that.
didn't?
Hey, James, man, watch out, bro. I was.
No. Okay, he didn't say that.
I said I would take it. Meaning I'm not gonna turn our girl because she artificial.
He said he's going off of looks, so you know.
Hey, bro.
I'm saying that.
But going off of looks isn't bad per se.
Did I say that?
Did you say he was going off of looks? Are you asking that?
I didn't say that.
Then what'd you say?
You
Quote
did.
your words.
You did.
You did say that though.
Right now, bro. Fight
I
back.
said
Fight back. They're jumping you right now. Fight
what I
back.
said was looks is what gonna put a baby inside of her. That's why I said I didn't say, oh, I'm good off for looks alone. That's not what I said.
Okay, so how out of a percentage, how important is looks to you
like
when it comes to the whole person? Like, let's say the whole person is 100%. How much percentage does looks hold in that 100%?
Like 40, 45.
45. That's very high. Do you know how high that is? You're taking out of a.
I mean,
hey, that's kind of low. That's kind of low. I ain't gonna lie.
You don't think? Really? You think that's low?
That's low.
Okay, maybe I'm coming from a place of when it comes to things that people can't change, I hold that lower. Like, you can't change how you look. Like, if you're ugly, like if your bones. What do you mean by that? Like, you mean surgery?
You can change the way you look.
No.
Nah,
Don't y'all girls want to tell me I want makeup?
Stop it.
Hey, girls,
You can do little things to change yourself, bro.
Okay, but
If
how
you
many?
work out.
How
If you're
many
here nasty,
memes are
do
there?
it.
How many jokes on the internet? How many memes? How many all that of take the makeup off that bitch? Let's see what she look like. Like, what does makeup really hold when it comes to how men view women? That doesn't mean shit. Because y'all still want to see our bare face. It doesn't matter how beat our face is. Y'all still hold the raw face as value.
And if I'm not 6 foot tall, bro, then I don't got no type of value to me.
That's not true.
That is very true.
But
Yeah, bro.
what I
That is
will
very
say
true.
is,
That is
to
very
You didn't
me,
have them all?
I'm not
as a
6 foot.
5'9" woman, I will say your value is less. But I will
You
say you
see
don't
what I'm
have
saying,
none.
bro? You trying to tell
I
me
will
that?
say you don't have none.
Time out, bro. So basically, what you telling me is that okay, cool. I'm a 2021 Honda Accord. I just left the dealership, bro. The moment I step off the dealership, I went from 49K to 20K, bro. Just because I'm short?
No.
Because
No.
I'm short?
No. But okay, how I'll phrase it is, let's say a 6'5" nigga slid in my DM, and a 5'9" nigga, a 5'9" nigga slid in my DM. What I will say about that is, a 5'9" nigga has less wiggle room. I'm not gonna say you have less value. I'm not gonna say you have less value, but if you fuck up, I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck? This nigga is a nigga talking shit." You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say.
But
Like,
look,
I'm not gonna say you have less value, but you have less wiggle room to fuck up. And if we locked in, if I'm talking to you heavy, that's my nigga. It don't matter what you look like, how tall you is. It matters what you're doing for me, how you make me feel, all of that.
But you just said if he 5'9", he don't got no wiggle room, bro.
I didn't say no wiggle room.
Bro, like,
I said less. I didn't say no.
Bro, even if you wiggling, bro, if you trying to wiggle, bro, and then your text is wiggling out lesson, bro, you're not gonna succeed, bro.
No.
The sound effects. Hold up. So you saying, let me turn it on you. A bitch with no ass, no titties, looking like a fucking surfboard, and a bitch that's built like fucking Kim K before she took her implants out. Who got more wiggle room?
Right. Who got more
To
wiggle
say
room?
something dumb.
Ready?
Who got more
Ready?
wiggle room to fuck up?
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. And this is why y'all don't understand what it is to be a man, bro. Because the Kim K bitch, look, the Kim K bitch, she could be getting dogged.
Okay, Ari.
I don't need
Ari,
that.
bitch.
I don't
Ari.
need that. I don't need that. Okay? I don't care about whatever the fuck you, all your ass, all that. I don't care about that shit. Because you could be out here getting dogged, bro. You got 50
So you
plus
hold
already.
value in the how many niggas you fuck. Which is also a double standard. Which is also a double standard. Because
double
niggas
standard?
can run through bitches, have triple digit bodies,
came to this-
and he's a
people
king.
don't understand, bro.
He's a king. No,
Guess
but
what?
let's be real.
Guess what? And let me tell you this, bro. Let me tell you this. This is how society plays it. And I'm not saying I agree with this shit, bro. But a man can sit down and fuck how many girls he wants because he has to work hard for that shit. The girl has to do one decision, which is whether to say yes or no.
Okay.
Remember that shit. And society makes it that way. So don't say.
But let's think about this. I will always stand by this because this is true. Women choose when it comes to sex. Men choose when it comes to relationships. I will always stand by this.
Yes.
True.
Yes, they do.
That is
facts,
true.
boy. That's facts.
That is true. But in this society, let's not act like women. Like, listen to this music that's put out now. Listen to how women get on the track and spit. It's all about the sex. All about what they can do in the bedroom. All about oh, can I suck you up better than her? Can I fuck you better than her? All of that. Because that's what women think y'all hold value in. Literally.
Who's telling
like
you this
nobody's
information,
talking
bro?
about, huh?
Who's telling you this information? Who's your source?
I'm not saying that
real life
I'm not
account.
saying that y'all hold value in this. I'm saying that that's how it is perceived through the media. Look at the music that's put out. If we look back in the day, in the early 2000s, women was talking about loving you right, coming home to a cooked meal, you being a protector, all of that. Nowadays, it's Megan Thee Stallion, it's Sweetie. They talking about I can fuck you better. They talking about I can take your money.
What is that, bro? Because what Because time out. Because I agree with you.
That music's been out. That
Wait.
been out. Like,
I agree with you to a certain extent, bro. Because what we're not gonna do is not focus on an area of some woman sitting down and saying, "Oh, I don't want to sit down and be in the kitchen. I don't deserve to be in the kitchen. I don't need to be doing this. I can do all of this other things, bro." Because there's women like that. Oh, I don't need to sit down and sit for no man. I'm independent. I can do this. I can do that.
But it's
Yeah,
because
back
of
in the day,
the
we all about that.
you as a man. I feel like you as a man, you're not understanding how many men come at women and say, "Are you cooking for me? Are you doing this for me?" And it becomes a chore at that point. Because naturally, if we look back in the day, women were taking care of the home. Naturally. That's just what they did. The men came home to a cooked meal, the kids probably already ready for bed type shit. And nowadays, men take that and they think, if a woman is not doing this, I don't need her. And that's why women are rebelling against that stereotype.
So
Me,
to better understand you think there should be division of labor when it comes down to cooking and cleaning in the household, right? After a long
absolutely
day.
not. You want to know how I think? You want to know how I think?
Enlighten me. I'm trying to understand you. So enlighten me.
So how I think it might be a little different than the typical woman, because I think I'm gonna sit at home, I'm gonna take care of these kids, I'm gonna cook the dinner, I'm gonna clean the house, and you're gonna go outside and you're gonna make the money. That's my idea of feminism. Nowadays, feminism has been turned into, I want to go out and work, I want to make the same amount as men, I want to do this, I want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to sit at home, I want to cook, I want to clean, I want to take care of the kids. I don't want to do all that extra shit that men do. Men have a harder job than women, and I feel like nowadays women don't realize
who's
that.
talking?
That's what I'm still.
I'm trying to find out who's talking.
Big Sin.
Big Sin, what's up?
Everybody camera off.
Yeah. What's up, Big Sin?
My camera not on because I'm about to smoke.
Oh wow.
And I don't want that to be on air. I'm about to hit this J. I'm sorry.
God.
But
All
me, like, my stance on feminism, I see the strength in the women who stay home, in the women who prepare the meals, in the women who take care of the kids, and the women who make sure the house is clean. I see the strength in that. I see the vulnerability in that. I see the importance in that. Men are physically built different. Their mentality is different. They're less emotional. They need to be out there doing what they need to do. There's roles, the gender roles are there for a reason. But nowadays, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, because women are free to think how they want to think. Nowadays, women want to be out. They want to make the same amount of money. They want to work the same jobs. They want to do that. And I feel like there should be space allowed for both. You shouldn't criticize the women who want to go out and do that and be in that more masculine role. But then again, the women who are doing that more masculine role criticize the women who want to be in the house.
I agree with that.
Huh?
It's been a lot of times. Okay, this is Jay speaking. It's been a lot of times where me personally, I'm in college right now, but my main goal is to be a housewife, is to fall into that submissive woman gender role, as if you want to put it like that. But the way that, like, I will talk to a woman, like, let's say majoring in business or something. Like, I'm majoring in nursing. I want to be a psychiatric nurse. But, like, if I'm talking to, like, a businesswoman or, like, any woman in general that don't want to do that, I would get looked at like I'm crazy. Like, you want to be in the house? You want to do that? It's like a disconnect between women that want to be independent and women that want to depend on men.
It's a major disconnect. The women who want to be in the house are looked at as less powerful, all of that. But to be submissive, you're in a powerful role, because at any time I can say, I'm no longer submissive. I'm no longer allowing you this power. I'm no longer giving you this role.
Let me understand you, all right? Let me understand you. Are you saying it's women like looking at other women differently because they want to be in the house and, like, do things like that? Okay.
Are you asking me or Jay?
I'm asking both of you guys.
I think I'm gonna go first, and then Jay can go after me, or whoever wants to go. But I feel like there's always been a competition within women for male validation. Period. It doesn't matter what it is about. There's always a competition going on between women for male validation. I don't give a fuck how a man feels about what I'm doing. Period. But I know when it comes to my actual man who I settled down with, that's my nigga, I would prefer to take a submissive role. I would prefer it. I don't always do it because some men don't possess that I don't even know what to call it. That quality within that allows me to submit in that state. So I will be the aggressor. I will get in their ass. I will be the breadwinner. I will do that depending on the man, because it doesn't matter, because whatever you provide, I'm gonna love you because that's who I'm with. But in my heart, who I want is a man who can go out there, who can lead, who can take care of me, and I just nurture, love, protect emotionally. I don't feel like in this generation, men put their value, and this could be because of our generation, the way the modern women think, because I don't think I think like a modern woman, but the way it is in the modern world, men hold their value in money. And not to say that if you're rich or if you're broke, you'll get more bitches, you'll get less bitches. But I don't hold value in money per se.
But you don't want to be with a broke nigga, though, right?
Okay. Hold on.
I will date a broke nigga, but if I feel protected,
God save us, bro.
Miss Sin, hold up real quick.
Okay.
How well can you make a sandwich?
A sandwich? Of all things, you ask me a sandwich? Like, that is
yes.
That right there in itself is
you see,
misogyny.
the simplicity of it is what makes it so powerful. Listen. The simplicity of it is what makes it so amazing. If you can make an incredible sandwich, such a simple meal.
Bro, Dylan, you're a fool, bro.
Literally a gigantic monkey. What are you talking about?
That was MK, bro. That was MK, bro.
I want to hear what you got to say.
MK, release the laugh, bro. We got to hear that, bro.
Nah. But for real, we got
Yo, why did you say that shit, bro?
Yo, Dylan, you stop, bro. I'm not even about to. Bro. We're moving on to the next question, bro.
No. James, I
wanted to speak, bro.
Okay, hold on. Dylan, she wants to hear your analogy about your sandwich, bro.
I want to hear what you were going with the sandwich.
Listen, bro.
I'm about to make some shit up, bro. This shit won't go nowhere for real.
Listen,
this shit
bro.
won't go nowhere.
James, shut up, bro.
Bro, you
Listen, this is the thing about a sandwich, right? A woman is a man's pride. You know what I'm saying? If I go to work and I pull out a loaded sandwich, bro, and every dude in that corporate office just looking at me with that fat sandwich, you're like, damn, where you get that? Boy, I'll go home so happy. I'll be like, yeah, my wife made that. Why, they got a basic ham, government cheese, no sauce.
Okay.
So
you're useless, bro.
Dylan, stop. Are you? I hope you're not dissing your mom's sandwiches right now, bro. I hope that was not an experience you had.
My mom's African. She don't make sandwiches, bro.
You're bringing fufu and students to school.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So it's like it's simplicity in the sandwich, but how it's made is like, I don't know. It's like, okay. So I guess what you're saying is like, say, okay, y'all all got wives, y'all all got little housewives or wives that do whatever they want to do. They making you lunch for work. So if your sandwich is bigger, I'm gonna assume that your wife loves you a lot more than the people that are getting the basic turkey and ham and cheese sandwich. Because if I'm making a sandwich for my man, I'm making it the best sandwich you're gonna ever get. With chips and juice and whatever other snack he like and a little sticky note. Like,
okay, Lunchable, like
basically it's like the time that, like, a sandwich ain't that hard to make. But it's like the effort that goes into it.
But yeah, that's it. Because it's such a simple stuff that you can kind of like create like a tier list. Like, you look around the room and like if you got the best sandwich, like you got the best marriage. You know what I'm saying? So listen, it's a simple flex.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Here comes the rebuttal, bruh. A girl that gonna cheat on you, bruh, gonna cook for you and make sure the food is good, bruh. That's why Jamaican
I
girls cook
mean,
so well.
that's
Jamaican girls
true.
stop cheating on their husbands, bruh.
Wait,
They
wait,
be
wait, wait.
cooking. Break it down. Jamaican girls, bruh. Why you think they cook so well? They be cheating like shit, bruh. They be going to parties, bruh. They be dancing to everybody else, bruh. That's why they cook so well. So get you a toxic girl who gonna cheat on you,
Oh,
bruh.
that remind me of TikToks that be like, TikToks that be like, I can't date outside my culture because I can't explain why I'm
Hello.
finding a random man. That's that.
Wait. Let Ann speak. Madam Ann, she wants to speak so bad.
Okay.
Got the music in the background.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
please
go
don't mind
ahead.
that
Man,
music.
who
Bro.
trapped you
Just
at a
don't
wedding?
mind it. Don't mind the music.
Copyright.
Anyway,
All the African
don't mind the
accents
music.
make money, bro.
I can see the
Oh
dance.
my gosh, just don't
All
mind
right,
the
bro. Go ahead,
music.
talk, bro. We listen to you.
Copyright.
Okay, so
God, he's tight.
No way it got louder.
But Ann, go ahead, bro.
I think Ann just got pushed out the car, bro.
hello,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Where you at? It's Monday.
All right. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Anyways, like this is what I was coming on here to say. All of a sudden, now everybody wants to be a submissive woman. Let me turn my camera on. All of a sudden, all you guys want to be submissive women. Like, what happened to, oh, I want to be independent woman. I want to be independent woman. All of a sudden, then TikTok came and then made it's the soft life. I want to be soft life. Not everybody wants to be a submissive woman. Do you guys know what it takes to be a submissive woman? Oh, as long as he's this, as long as he's that, I can be submissive. Do you know that being submissive, even when he's making you mad to the point that you cannot even describe it, you still have to be submissive. Submissive is not a choice. It is not a choice. You don't choose based on your own terms that you want to be submissive. You have to be submissive no matter what. The minute that you make the decision to be submissive under a man, whether he's pissing you off, whether he's insulting you, you have to be submissive. So please, no matter what, please have some sense before you talk. I'm going.
Okay, Ann. Why do you think that if a woman decides to be submissive,
Hold on.
are you gonna stop
I know
the
what
sound
you're talking
effects?
about.
Because I'm actually trying to have a conversation with her.
No. I know what she's talking about, because like us as like Africans and stuff like that, like we've seen, like we come from like that Eastern ideology of where like our parents, our mothers and stuff like that, they were like submissive with our fathers. Like we come from that. So like her background, she knows like the experience of seeing like a whole submissive relationship of what it takes to really be submissive to a man, because like at times it's not a choice. I mean, like especially like in Eastern, like the Eastern ideologies and stuff like that, where like 9 times out of 10 it's like arranged marriages and stuff like that, right? So coming from that background where it's literally not a choice to be submissive, you know? So like, yeah, that's what like she's basically touching on.
So, let
So,
me
but why
introduce somebody real
why
quick.
do you have to,
Let me
be
introduce
disrespected
somebody.
by a man and still be submissive?
Jay, hold on, I'm about to give you the rock.
For
Jay,
you.
I'm about to give you the rock. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
I don't understand that. I don't understand
Wait, give me a
that.
second. Give me a second, everybody. We got another guest showing up here. Q, Mrs. Q. May you introduce yourself real quick?
Can you get on me? Hi guys, I'm Quinn.
Quinn?
Yeah.
All right, how you doing, Quinn?
Yeah.
Today we are talking about, as a woman, why. So, Jay, I'm about to let you, you know what I'm saying, chat, and let's continue the conversation.
Okay, so
really for the man.
what I'm getting from this is like from you guys' cultural background, where you guys grew up and were raised at, submissive was I'm taking the disrespect that comes with, like, why does it have to be, if he's disrespecting me, I still have to be submissive? I feel as though if I'm being submissive to a man, it also has to come with respect. You need to respect me as your woman, and I need to respect you as my man.
Can I break it down, please? Let me break it down. It's not that you should go and accept. It's not that you should go and accept just any type of guy. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying go and marry like the worst guy on earth. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that the man that you marry is not going to be like, of course he's going to be what you want in a man, you know. He's not going to be all that. But men have their moments. They have their moments where they're going to do or say something you're not going to like. And I'm saying even in that, it's not that now when he disagrees with what you want to do, now you want to step up and be independent woman. No. Even in that, you have to be submissive. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
I'm not
okay.
saying that go and marry a bad guy. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, no, I understand what you're saying. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me add something to it. What a man should want when he's asking for a feminine, submissive woman is not for it to be a show. Like, if that is your base, like, temperament, that's how you are naturally, regardless of whether he's broke, he's not, whether he's the man he's supposed to be or not. That's what most guys are asking for. They're not asking you to put on a show for me. I just want this character out of you. Just like how you want a certain character out of a man, is the same way that is the same vice versa, basically. So whether, yeah, because I'm not gonna change how I behave based on how my woman is acting. And I expect the same for her, that she must remain what she sold me, regardless of how I act or how I don't act.
I think that also comes into the thing that, like, where I gotta respect each other. Like, it gotta be a respecting. Like, if you do something out of pocket, or if like I do something out of pocket, you gotta respect me enough to sit me down and talk to me about it. Like, I ain't gotta be getting on your head and like getting in your ass about it. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Supposed to be my man, all that, yada yada yada. No. I'd rather sit down like two grown adults and have a conversation about it. And I'm still gonna respect you as my dominant man, and you can still respect me as your submissive woman.
Hey, let me say this. Let me say this real quick.
Let's say something real quick. My girl do something bad, I'm gonna have her put on the gloves, bro. I'm telling her put on the gloves, go step outside. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna my girl.
You like, going to jail. In fact, I will personally arrest you myself, bro. I will put you in the handcuffs myself, bro.
Wait, what did I just miss?
I will personally put you in handcuffs myself, bro.
Wait,
after I'm done,
You need to go tell her to put the gloves on.
Wait, Venture, what you say?
My girl like doing too much, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna pour her hand on my back, put her gloves on. Let's go. You know what I mean? We go handle it outside like adults. You feel me? I ain't gotta hit her hard. I'm not gonna hit her. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? You make her. That's how you know what I mean? Relieve stress. A little bit of violence. Yeah.
Your son gonna beat you up, bro. I'm telling you that right now.
You can't drink tea.
Like nonsense is that, bro.
I don't understand.
Drink tea on my big
All
age.
right, look. Let me say this, bro. That was a good little first question, bro. We gotta get to the next one, bro. That's messed up. All right, let's get to the next Q&A before we get into the big topic of the day. All right, I like the conversation. Keep it up. And yeah. But if you're just tuning in now, make sure you guys share, like, comment, subscribe. You know, tell your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, your families, dogs, cats, all that, bro. All right. Next question. The next Q&A of the day is, why do you?
Whoa. Hold up, bro. My fault, bro. Let's get to the topic, bro. Because Q&A took a little longer than we thought, bro. Let's get to the topic, bro.
You're useless as it gets, bro.
My fault, bro.
You're very useless.
Listen, bro. Today, last time we talked as a man, why we gave women the opportunity to ask men questions concerning why they do what they do. Dang, English is hard. So now we give a bunch of men the opportunity to ask women, why are you like this? So that's what we're going to be discussing today. All righty. I can't read right now, so James, I gotta go ahead, bro. First question.
All right, first question is, why can't women maintain friendships? Like, when you guys fight and all that arguing and all that stuff, bro, the moment you guys fight, it's, oh, no, I don't laugh with her. I don't like her. No, I'm not going to say sorry to her. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. You guys want to all be Mike Tyson, bro. Guys, when it comes down to guys, bro, when guys beef, the next day it's like, bro, it's not even like that, bro. It's a misunderstanding, bro. We scrap, bro. Dap it up and that's it. Well, women, no, bro. It's not that. So talk to
Okay.
me.
I'm so glad you asked this question. Yes, because I literally just fell out with somebody who I thought was like this. I ain't gonna speak on the situation, yada yada yada. But you know, it's it's a girl. It's a girl. It's not a dude. Relax, Moses. But nah, like she knew some stuff about me. She knew that I was going through some stuff mentally, and I reacted a certain way. But she reacted by, you know, doing something, and then she went behind my back and was sending. She recorded what happened. She sent the video out to like her family members, and didn't even say anything. You know, she didn't even come to me about it, saying that she had a video. But I overheard her conversation talking about me to multiple people, and it was just like that's like I respect you enough to where if you was in that situation, I'm not gonna do that to you because me, I'm a genuine person. Like if I tell you that I got your back, I'm standing on that. So if you going through something, I'm going to stand with you, whether you right or wrong. I'm gonna correct you, and you know, even if you is wrong, I'm gonna correct you when it's just us. But no, like I did have to let her know that she was wrong for what she did, and she stopped having a conversation with me. So I mean, I keep trying to rekindle it, but it is what it is. I mean, stop doing shady things. Like females be grimy. I promise you. Like y'all don't understand. Like other females will be grimy for no reason, and it's just sometimes you can rekindle it, sometimes you can't. And with me, I tried to rekindle it even after I said what I had to say. But you know, like I said, like I always say, I'm putting it in God's hands because if it's in my hands, it ain't gonna end well.
Yes, man.
Okay.
So let me
So
Wow.
let me ask you this, bro. So because you can't sit down and like talk something out, that means the shit got to be done, right? So because you guys can't come to like some of this shit don't even be as deep as what you're saying it is, bro. It could be as simple as, oh shit, you wore the same dress with me as like as I wore to homecoming or some shit.
That's petty. That's petty.
No, listen, ho, hear me out. You could wear a dress and some other girl could wear a dress and it's, oh yeah, that bitch been talking shit about me all these years, all this time, bro. I'm never gonna look at her the same. I hate her. I this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. And it don't even be like that, bro. It's just a coincidence, bro. And it's like
sometimes it do, but sometimes it don't. Sometimes like you can take that person with you to go buy that dress, and then they'll go and get it in spite, like, oh, if she thinks she can look good in that dress, I can look even better. But like the situation wasn't even like that. When I'm dealing with like when people dealing with something mentally, and you just recording that and then talking about that they going crazy, I ain't with it. Like it was just I lost respect for you at that moment. Like once I heard you were talking about me, not to one person, not to two people, but to like a handful of people, like, and then you was like, bro, I ain't never even seen her act like that. Like she going crazy. Like talk to me about the situation. But then when you do talk to me, you get mad that I reacted in that way instead of coming to me talking about it. Like tell me what conversation that you had with people who you was talking about me to. Like what did you say to them? But I'm the one reacting funny. I did have a conversation with her. Because she started posting subliminals when I withdraw myself. Like when I see that if I'm bringing to a friendship respect, I'm expecting the same thing. If you're not bringing that to me and you done some sneaky, grimy stuff like this and I catch you, I'm withdrawing myself. And she seen that, posted some subliminals. I confronted her about it and I was like, hey, you know, I'm backing off because of me. Like it wasn't even just her I was backing off from. I'm just backing off just because. But it is what it is. Like I tried to rekindle it. She don't want to. Oh well.
But let me ask you this, bro. If your boyfriend cheat on you, bro, you gonna take him back though, right? If you guys are good for like 5
No.
years, you gonna take him back.
Hell no.
You gonna take
Hell
him back,
no.
right? You gonna take him back, right?
Hell no.
I don't believe that. Because I definitely do not believe that, bro. Because there's a lot of females out here that get cheated on, get dogged, and they would take their boyfriends back, bro. Without the doubt.
What you making that face for?
Without the doubt.
But
Without the doubt. But if your friend
I'm
do
not
one
even
little
gonna
thing,
do that
bro,
because we're on air.
if your friend do one little thing, you ready to
do it.
I'm not gonna do it because we're
What?
on
Okay,
air.
okay,
Don't touch, hey, yo, don't touch my gangster because you know for a fact I'm not gonna do that to you on air. Chill.
I triple dog dare you.
Yo.
What's going on?
Say.
I don't know.
Yo, say. Yo, next topic, bro. Continue. Next person say, because I'm not doing this.
To go back
Oh
to
wow.
what James had asked about, like, your man's cheating on you or your significant other cheating on you and you taking them back and stuff. I have seen girls do that, and I have seen girls stop being friends with girls over the slightest of stuff. So I'm not gonna say it don't happen, but I think that's more of a them problem. Like, that's an inside problem they need to fix about themselves. Because it's just like, if your man to cheat on you, he don't have no respect for you. He don't respect you at all as a person, as a woman, as his girl. No, you cheating on me. You say you don't care about me. And then, like, if you fall out with your friend, like, say you get into a slight argument, like over something she did that was weird, like, not nothing like Shay stuff, because that's crazy. That girl's weird. Just let you know that. But say I get into like a slight disagreement about something, like over like food or like where to eat, and you like cut her off over that, or you distance yourself from her from that. That's an inner problem you need to work on. That's a self-respect thing and daddy issues that you need to work on.
Fatherless behavior is crazy, bro.
That is fatherless behavior, because there's no way you're letting the man drag you through the mud like this, and as soon as a girl do something you don't like, you're not her friend no more. That's weird.
I'm just saying, bro, that happens, bro. But let's let everybody else answer. Dylan, what you got to say, bro? Because I definitely haven't heard your opinion on anything. You talked about a sandwich, and that was
I'm just confused because, like, why is there so much even? It's like it almost sounds like it's a mental illness, because like you don't hear guys like, it's not like we don't ever beef, bro, but it's nowhere near as often as I hear from the female side. So it's like, how does that even begin to even happen and at this rate?
Because females will use personal vendettas against you and do not care.
I say it's more
Guys
so with
don't.
the fact that women are more emotional, regardless. Like, I don't want to generalize and I don't want to stereotype, but from my knowledge, from me hanging out with men and me hanging out with women are more emotional. They're more so to take stuff more personal, more to the heart than sit down and conversate.
Bro, dress should not make you cut me off, bro.
What?
We're in the same, bro. If I was a female, bro, and I wear a dress and you wear the same fucking dress, bro, that should not be a reason why I cut you off, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like,
it depends on the context of it.
Look, it just does not make sense, bro. You could go get the same hairstyle, bro. Like, oh yeah, that bitch copied me. All this blah 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 blah. She trying to be me. Nobody wants to be you, bro.
Wait, we're not making this up. I hope y'all know that. We're not making this stuff up.
I know you're not making this up. I've seen this happen.
Bro, this is
but like, it's always the context underneath of it. It's not you saying, "Oh, your hairstyle cute. I'm finna get it because that's busting. That hairstyle busting. That shit nice."
Hello?
It could be under the context of me. I'm getting the same hairstyle as you because I want to be you. I want to do it better than you. Not me saying you ate that shit up and I want to try it.
So you telling me if you go get the same hairstyle as another girl, that means you doing it because you know you can rock it better, and you trying to prove a point?
If I see a girl with a hairstyle like this, for example, I seen this on TikTok. I just liked it and I wanted to do it. It wasn't out of spite. It wasn't out of jealousy. It was, you ate that shit up and I want to try it on my head.
Okay, Q. You want to say something?
Yeah, so I feel like girls cut each other off like quicker because I feel like women, we hold each other to a higher standard. The bar is low for men. People always expect the worst out of men. Like, people do not have hope for men. So when it comes to like one of my friends or something, it's gonna hurt me more because I expect more from you.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I did not even hear what you had.
You know what? I ain't even gonna say.
Somebody summarize that.
Hold on.
You said no.
Summarize that.
Like what? No bullshit, bro. Never mind, son.
Q holds her
higher standard
than she would a man because those are her homegirls, those are her friends. You should not be doing me like this, and I'm your friend.
The same friends that will fuck your man behind your back.
It's not no friend. Y'all gonna tell me
y'all don't. I am telling you this right now, bro. Bro, I am telling you guys this right now, bro. Do you want to know what's crazy? You want to know what's really crazy, bro? You want to know what's really crazy, bro? I hold my girl the highest standards than I do the niggas that are in my fucking circle, bro. That is fucking crazy as fuck.
That's your girl. Stop
it, bro. You just told me that you hold your homegirl to a higher standard than you do your nigga, bro.
I said
The
a man.
same
I
homegirls
didn't say
that was
my
Bro,
fucking
man.
James,
I
bro,
said
that's a
any
lie,
man. I
bro.
hold my homegirls to a higher standard than a regular man. If that's my
Okay,
nigga,
okay,
obviously they
Jay,
held to the same
Jay,
standard.
Jay.
Bro,
And
men
you
are
may be
so
right.
hurt,
Wait,
Men
Jay,
are
Jay,
so hurt.
wait. Hold up.
Bro, men were
Jay may
designed to
be
lose,
right.
bro.
Listen,
Hold up.
Jay may be right, but she is an anomaly. She is an anomaly. Listen, their standards for each other is below the ground. I don't think y'all understand, bro. When
Okay.
all I will say is go to Lizzo's comments. And y'all want to talk about standards.
Can I say something?
Of course.
Okay.
Go ahead, talk.
So if a girl say she has sex with a man and her friend goes to have sex with the same guy, that's not acceptable. That's not okay. Don't do that. We're not friends no more. You're weird. But guys, oh, they will pass a female around like it's nothing. Oh, yeah,
Like
you
it's the
can have her,
Tilt-A-Whirl.
bro. I just had her, but that's okay. Have her. Yeah, so that's the
You want to have
difference.
this conversation, bro?
Yes,
That's
not
the
like.
difference. And also, it's not that
Let's
I
have the
hold my
conversation.
friends
Y'all-
to a higher
you
standard
said-
than I am. But at the end of the day, my friends know me way longer than any men. These are like my sisters. They know me. They know my triggers more than anything. A man, I'm sorry, but most of the time, 9 out of 10, a man is temporary. Friendships are like forever.
Cool. So if your homegirl drop the nigga, are you gonna drop him?
Wait, what? I
If your
didn't hear
homegirl
you.
tell
What
you
you
to
say?
drop one of the niggas you dating right now, are you gonna drop that nigga? Cause your
Hell
homegirl
no.
told you?
Hell no.
God, damn it, bro.
Bitch, that's my man.
No, that's not the point though. That's not what I'm saying.
Bro. Oh my God, bro. Like, come on, bro.
It's different. Okay, let me explain it to you. If that's my man and my friend, they held to the same standard. If it's not my man, I'm not. You're below the belt. Like the standard for you is in hell. I don't care about what you're doing. I'm not
Okay,
putting you
so-
to no standard because I don't want to get with you. We're not talking to build that better, and you're not trying to be one of my male friends. So I shouldn't have to hold you to that standard. If it's my homegirl, like say it's a nigga I don't know, we just met him. Me and my homegirl's like, oh, he look good, he's fine. Okay, then that's that. But like, say like, I'm trying to figure out how to word this without sounding crazy.
Sound crazy.
Sound crazy.
Go crazy.
Wait, so Q, you hold your friends to a high standard, right?
Yes.
Okay, Jay, you hold your friends to a high standard.
Yes.
Baylin, you hold your friends to a high standard.
No, she had to think about it. No, move on.
So you really think
No,
that
but
none
not
of your friends would ever fuck so you really think that none of your friends would fuck your man behind your back?
Yes, I honestly believe that.
Hell no.
What?
Absolutely not.
I don't think
Not-
one of my
Say-
friends
say-
would
you say
behind
no?
my back. That's crazy.
Wait, you say no?
No, like I'm saying, like I do believe that ain't none of them gonna mess with my dude behind
That's
my
a
back.
lie.
Cause like we don't got the same type of people. Like no, it's not. We do not have the same type of
That's a
people.
lie.
So that's one. And I would never mess with somebody else behind my friend because that's disgusting. That's disgusting. I'm sorry,
That's
it's just disgusting. Like
You just gotta tell you
like
you
what?
look good.
No.
You're loved. You're wanted,
Freshman year,
and that's it.
It's like,
What?
do y'all think y'all
My
homeboys will fuck
freshman
y'all
year?
girl behind y'all back?
I'm not
What?
holding. I'm not holding niggas down.
Like
sophomore
men,
year,
y'all think
I'm not holding
that y'all
niggas down
men
to
will
nothing.
fuck y'all homegirl behind y'all back?
my sophomore
Did
year,
I see my man
Your
cheat on their
sophomore year,
dance?
what?
What?
Why do I feel like I know what
you
you're
know
talking
who I'm
about?
about to bring up too. You know who I'm about to bring up too.
Are you talking about Deja?
Yeah, so you hold your friends to a high standard, right?
Oh, y'all naming names.
First of all, no.
Wait, that was your friend, right?
What
Was that
what
not
was
your
that
friend?
word
Just
you
a yes
used?
or
You
no
used
answer.
the three-letter
Was that
word
not one of your
WAS.
best friends? Wait, was that not one of your best friends?
What? That was not my best friend.
Okay, that was one, but that was one of your closest friends, right?
No, she was an associate, a friend.
Oh
Yes.
man, now she's an
I'm
associate.
sorry. She cut me off. I didn't do nothing to her.
Yo,
So
that's
yes,
insane.
she was a friend.
She was a friend.
Oh
Don't go
wow.
there. Let's not go there.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
All right. Let me
Yeah.
stop y'all real quick. Because I don't want y'all to be naming names and
They start name dropping.
My bad. Anonymous.
Exactly. So yeah, holding your friends to a high standard on thinking that they not gonna fuck your man. Like, come on, son. Like, yeah, we know what happened. Me and you both know what happened. So yeah,
But yeah, that also comes to the fact of picking better friends. You gotta pick like if a girl goes behind my if I decided this if a girl's my friend and she goes behind my back and fucks my man, you're not my friend and you never were my friend. I should have never held you to that standard.
Okay, Jay.
That's my lesson learned.
So how do women pick friends? That's a good question.
Yeah,
how do women pick friends?
How I
I'm like, that's my best bitch.
No, Jay. I know what you about to do. Not how you pick friends. How do women pick friends?
Okay.
Air bottle of Hennessy and Casamigos.
I'm so dead. Wait.
Did he lie though?
I say that it's easier for women to go out and make friends, but it's harder for them to maintain closer friends. You know what I mean? Like I think girls make friends. They just be like, "Oh, you so pretty. Like you want to hang out. You want to go do something. Like
associates.
You want your nails done. You want to hit the movies. You want to go to the bar. You want to hit the club." And I feel like that's how they make friends, and that's where like you get the shady friends at. It's like I gave somebody a chance, and I misplaced my trust. The same thing you can do with your guy friends, or the same thing you can do with a girlfriend or a boyfriend. You misplaced your trust, and that was your fault. Like you can't do nothing about that.
I mean, you are meeting your friend in a club. I mean, like this is the thought process I be going through. Like you met this person at some place, bruh, that you know someone of substance will not be continually, bruh. Like I never met a guy and be like, oh, I met this guy at a party and this is my best homie now, bruh.
One, slow down, because I met some of my closest guy friends at parties.
That's tough.
So it doesn't apply to everybody.
Bro, I'm not even going to ask questions I want to ask.
There's exceptions.
There's
exceptions to the rule. Nothing.
No, ask it, James. Ask it.
No.
Ask it.
James, bro, this is your opportunity, bro.
Bro, this is not okay, bro. This behavior is not okay, bro. This is punishable behavior, bro. This is punishable behavior, bro. Listen to this, Jay. Okay, cool. Some of your closest friends you've met, whatever, cool. The other girls that's outside the rest of the population, bro, they friends that they meet at parties, they are thrashing, they are fucking. We are hitting them shit, bro. You know why? Because you brought yourself in this environment, in this area, and you presented yourself as someone who is of that standard.
But that's you assuming. You assuming. If I decide I want to go out and have a good time with my girls, you shouldn't be assuming I'm here to be a whore and I'm here to be a hoe and come get some dick.
Relax. You ready? Because when you outside with your ass out and with your coochie showing and you're throwing ass on random niggas from nigga to nigga, bro, you already setting that standard for yourself, bro.
Okay, and I understand that.
And you know what they say? Oh no, I'm not even on that. I'm not this, that, and third. Cool.
Okay, so see, look, now that don't make sense. If you go out and you decide to come out half naked and you decide to fucking twerk on other men, then yes, that's what you're presenting yourself as, and that's what people are gonna think of you as. People are gonna think of you as a hoe. You can't help that. Huh?
You go to the club or party in a suit?
What?
Are you going to the club or a party in a suit? Or with like fucking jeans on or some other shit, bro? If you
business casual. Business casual.
Okay. Let me ask you guys a question.
I have.
Because I've had this conversation plenty of times, right? And my question is, why don't you guys make friends out of your network? In a sense that if you ask all these guys on this panel right here, you will discover that most of their friends, or even how we know each other, is by networking. And now network is now his business. It could be played a sport together, went to class together, you know what I'm saying, on some real life stuff that you was already doing, not you going out your way to make a friend. Because in my experience, right, when I ask like women like how's your friends and stuff like that, how you make friends, it's almost a rhetorical question, because we don't seek to make friends. We just happen to become friends. Bro, I swear, but I didn't know this man's MK's name for like 2 months, bro.
Nah, it was basically damn near the whole semester. Like
the whole semester, bro. It was just I, bro.
Okay.
So my question is, why does it? Mm-hmm.
Wait, what did you say? I didn't mean to cut
Now
you
go
off.
ahead.
I said, so what you mean is like making friends in like a normal sense, like a normal life sense, like not going out or like partying and stuff. You just mean like in a normal sense, like
Like
I'm in the
somebody that you
classroom,
see on a
I want
date.
to talk to you, we can be friends. You mean like that?
Yeah.
Okay, but you're assuming that all like so in your experience, has all the women you met have made friends only at like parties or like events like that, like social events?
No, it's not about where. It's the fact that they try to force friendships. So they'll scan the women in the room and be like, I like this about this person. Instead, what the opposite is like, oh, can I get a pencil or something like that? You know what I'm saying? It's not, it's built naturally. We're not seeking friends. We just happen to,
Okay.
you just happen to align yourself to those that are more like you. And that's the difference. We don't go out seeking, because when you seek, now they have this image in your head that you want them to maintain. So if you want her because she looks good and she's such a socialite, and then instead when you really find out about her, she's really quite the opposite. Hey, let me not talk too much, bro.
Okay, well, I think that goes hand in hand with like not everybody is your close friend. You can't do everything with everybody. Like you can't go out and just go like to like the art museum or go to a concert with some people. Some people you can only like, hey, if I see you at a party, you my friend, and well, my acquaintance, I guess, if you actually want to put like a literal name to it. You my acquaintance that I see when I go out, and you cool, and I want to hang out with you when we're out in that environment. It's different you can have different types of friends for different things. If you get what I'm saying. Like I've met plenty of friends just in natural environments, just in school or just bumping into somebody on accident. It's just like, oh, hey, like my bad. And we just hung out. It's just all about getting to know who you want to be your friend. Like regardless, if I go out and like I guess force a friendship with a girl that I met because I think she looked pretty, at the end of the day, I still have to get to know her as a friend to see if I want her in my life.
Mm-hmm. So
I don't believe that. You're saying she be bumping to people and they become friends? It's not Disney Channel. Stop that lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Dude, I can imagine Jay going to class and bumping into her and like say, "Oh, my fault." She's like, "Oh, it's okay. Hi, my name is Judith."
That's the meanest attitude of all. Like,
No. When she introduces herself, she got this sound effect.
Why do you think that's unrealistic?
Bro, we black, bro. We don't do that shit, bro.
No,
actually, yes,
shut up, bro. It's not that, bro. It's just not natural, bro. The problem is that like what I realize is that we always try to force stuff instead of just putting ourselves, just do stuff naturally, bro.
Genuine.
Like you had somebody there the whole time, bro, that you actually generally get along with without having no standard. You know, you just happen to align with on the same things. That's how you just build a friend. Then one day just realize, oh, that's my friend.
Okay, but like
it don't always gotta be an introduction or something.
But I think introductions are important to the beginning of a friendship.
You see, that's a problem. There's no beginning to a friendship.
Why do you think that it's not?
Because I just know you, and then you just happen to be cool, and then we just happen to talk
I knew
more.
you happen
We
to
just
be cool,
happen
so
to
now we're
hang out a
friends.
little more. Oh,
I don't need surface level friends. If I go out and decide I want to be friends, like I think
that's
I'm not
where you get good friends. That's where you get your best friends. Even
Just
the
like
surface level friends are the one that you have to begin a friendship with.
no, you begin a friendship and you get to know them as a person. Y'all hang out, y'all talk about whatever y'all talk about.
Yeah,
You can
Jay,
naturally
bro, no.
click with a person. I get that. You can naturally click with a person, but like
Jay,
that's not the
what
way
you're
of
not
the world.
understanding is what I'm saying is all that stuff that you're saying, it happens by time spent together. So I don't ask questions. The questions already answered through your behaviors.
Okay.
So if I hang out with Jay enough, I realize that Jay doesn't like onions on her burgers. I don't have to ask her that. But by me hanging out with her, I realize and I pick up on certain things. So that's how natural good friendships are built. None of my friends, and the people that I consider friends in my inner circle, I have never beefed with them. I never had any issues. Why? Because we just happened to align naturally. I didn't ask them questions. I didn't create standards for them. They just happened to be more like me.
Okay, but then like that's another like so then I have a question for you then. Like, so would you ever go out of your comfort zone to make a new friend? Like, even if they don't, like, what if you don't click with them or just don't align with them naturally, but they seem cool? You have to get to know them to see if they're actually cool or not.
I mean, they could be acquaintances. They don't have to be your best of friends. You could be cool with people. That's the issue. I don't understand why. Dang, I don't understand why women can't be cool with people. They just either friends or they beef. No frenemies. Why can't you just be cool?
And you got friends. It's like I'd rather not have a lot of friends that align. Like, I'd rather have a friend with a backbone, if you get what I'm saying. Like, not saying that your friends don't have a backbone, and not saying that I just rather not have a friend that agrees with me on everything. I'd rather have somebody realistic. Like, can we have a smart discussion or start a smart, respectful conversation about something we disagree on, so I can see where you hear as a person.
That
like, I can watch you
happens
understand. I can
naturally.
watch anybody and be like, you don't like this, or this is probably your favorite color.
Everything you're asking me happens through time. If they can't maintain with you mentally, then you will naturally, even they themselves will distance from you if they can't keep up with you.
Okay, so not asking questions about to get in a friendship. How do y'all like? Okay, you can only learn so much about a person by just hanging out with them. You know that, right?
Wait, what's like the question that you were gonna go ahead and ask though?
Let me answer the question. I don't know what you're gonna ask. Let me answer the question. This is how we become friends, right? You be walking, you see a girl, right? She walk past you, then you look, then cuz across the hall look, y'all make eye contact, they got like a little head nod. That's how we become friends. So next time we walk, like, oh, it was good with you, bro. Next time you doubt the next time. So you watched the game last night. That's how we become friends. I'll start with that. We should have tried to walk past you, give that look. That's how we become friends. I'm pretty sure if I never met Dylan, bro, I probably went to Largo to do some nonsense. I would have seen a girl walking, and I'm like, damn. I probably would have looked at Dylan. He probably would have looked at me and be like, hey, bro, you see that?
Or sometimes it might just be through like a mutual friend. Sometimes, like, not literally, like, for example, okay, Baylin, I met her through a mutual friend of mine, Latir, like at homecoming. Homecoming at Bowie. Like that's how I met her. Like, like we don't talk on a consistent basis, so like we're not like the best of friends, but like we know that we're cool with each other. Like, like it's not like she, but at the end of the day, like we know that like we cool with each other. Like there's times when we do go ahead and hang out. And then take example with Shay. Like Shay, I met when I was at NCCU, you know, being a little goofball and shit for me. Like
a little. Sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
Goober?
But yeah, don't chill. Anyways, but yeah, like I met her during a whole hurricane while we got stuck in the middle of our dorm. You know, that's how I met her. I'm not gonna get into the rest of the details, but yeah.
Wait, never mind.
Okay, so I have a question. Just to make sure. So you guys are saying like just natural friendships, no questions, no nothing, just like if we click, we click. Is that what y'all saying?
Yeah, that's really it. Like if it's a natural vibe and we all feeling each other, and like we all cool with each other, like that's literally what it is. Like I don't come out of nowhere to go ahead and start asking you like playing 21 questions. Like, yo, what's your favorite color? Who your favorite artist? Like, no, like we vibe.
I said Sue. MK.
Okay.
The thing that she's asking is like, how do you transition from that surface level friendship to that deep, intimate friendship without asking questions?
Yo,
it's
like you were just saying, like it's just stuff that you pick up on, right? Like it's literally like a whole vibe thing with me. Like, yo, like if I feel like you cool, like if like we hanging out and I feel like yo, you cool as shit, like yo, like we gonna hang out from time to time because like me, I already know what type of friend I am. Like I'm not like the type of friend that's gonna always like be hitting you up on a daily like that. You feel me? Like I don't even like communicate with a whole bunch of people. But at the end of the day, this nigga Vinci. But at the end of the day, it's like if I feel like you cool and like I like your vibe, I like the way you be moving, and just like you not on no funny stuff or like you not weird, then all right, cool. It's like that. But I don't gotta go ahead and come out of nowhere asking you questions and like trying to like pick your brain and everything. That's just too much time wasting.
That's not what I'm
You and that.
saying. It's just like, okay, cool. You click with
Jay,
somebody.
yeah, we gotta move on. We gotta move on to the next,
Move on to the
the
next
next topic.
topic.
We could do all this after hours. We always got after hours. Eventually, you might probably have to do that later. I'm gonna leave opportunity for B, Dar, and N to speak, and then we're gonna go to the comments.
Okay.
B, you want to say something?
I mean, what's the question?
Why can women maintain friendships?
Okay. I feel like my friendships, most of my friendships, they have been maintained. It's like how you were saying, like, it's through time. I feel like time reveals a lot of qualities within a person. For example, like, I have this one good friend, like, I met her at Bowie in one of my classes, my English class, in like, what, sophomore year or freshman? I don't know. But either one, I met her. So, but then there was one time, like, she pull up and, like, we just, chilling, like, doing simple stuff. But then the conversation got real. I told her things I never told anyone. So, point is, I feel like it's through time, like, I met her at sophomore year. I'm, senior at a different school type thing, like, so I think but the why they can't maintain friendships, I think it's because of jealousy, you feel me? Envy, competition. Yeah, I think that's why. To keep it simple.
Alrighty, Dar.
I think that a lot of the time, the friendships that aren't being maintained in like women, they were just never real friends to begin with. I think they were just in close proximity, like some of the same things, and got along really well for a short period of time. But like the foundation of their friendship wasn't based on anything that was lasting. That's why I think a lot of them aren't maintained. So that's where jealousy and envy and emotion run rampant when there aren't strong foundations. Like, and one of those foundations can be time. Another one can be probably like religion, same values, same goals. Like a lot of us don't have those in common, but we're just near each other and we get along real well. So it's like we're friends. And then when, storms come and like stuff gets rocky, it's not maintained because the foundation was never there to begin with. That's what I think.
Round of applause for that. I like that. I was gonna say that it's definitely a lack of wisdom because I feel like relationships, whether romantic or platonic, requires a lot of wisdom. And a lot of times we approach our friendships and our romantic relationships without a lot of wisdom. That's why when Dylan talks about it requires time, it requires just things happen naturally. It's hard for most people to understand because that takes true wisdom to understand. Like you can hear it, but to fully understand it and grasp it, and then apply it to your life is a completely different thing. And a lot of times, like if we're being honest, we like this connotation that women are more mature than men, and women are, so wise. But the truth is, we're really not. We're really not. Like we just be doing anything shit. That's why we're so emotional and we get mad at every little thing and we can't maintain friendships because we lack a lot of wisdom when it comes to it. That's all it is.
Oh wow. MK, can you read the comments real quick before we move on to the next question?
Okay, comments. Let's check it out. Where we starting from? It says
it's on the screen.
What does anything y'all are saying have to do with understanding women? What the F is a title? I couldn't understand.
What do you mean the bar not low is different?
What the bars? Okay. What is this conversation?
A conversation?
Are you supposed to be in a convo?
Okay, she got it. She dropped some knowledge when she started speaking.
Somebody take that.
No, the special effects are needed. They're funny.
Who said that?
How is that friendship? Whoever chewing loudest. She said wisdom. Wisdom comes with age, LOL.
That's a lie. Wisdom doesn't come with age.
Yeah, I feel like wisdom comes with mistakes, I think.
Yeah, like wisdom comes with life. Like if you
keep
from,
making mistakes, you're not wise.
No,
if
it's
you
like
learn
you gotta
from your
learn from your
mistakes, bro.
mistakes. You can be the oldest in the world and not have all the wisdom because you haven't went to the same struggle in life as I have. Wisdom does not come with age. Wisdom comes with life experience.
I don't have to go through your struggles to be wise.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
true.
okay. So what do you consider as wise then?
Wisdom is wisdom. Is intellectual knowledge mixed with experiential knowledge.
Okay. So you can have so you can have like a genius. IQ's through the roof. That man loved philosophy. They love doing all that yada yada yada. They went through all the struggle in life. They're more experienced and have more wisdom than just a regular old person. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you're saying intellectually wise, you can find Einstein and still have more wisdom.
It's a balance, right? Because that person can probably struggle with a simple thing such as change their tire, even though they may have the highest IQ. Sometimes, for example, there's people that read books and have so much knowledge, but they don't know how to apply said knowledge.
Okay.
You see, so having that information in your head does not necessarily make you wise. Also, having that experiences don't necessarily make you wise either. It's a combination of both.
Okay. I can understand that, but I mean, it's just like I feel it's like with age, like so I can say a person.
Not everybody
like
has wisdom.
Yeah, not everybody got it, and I feel as though it's different ways to get it, if that makes sense.
Only God is wise.
Wisdom shouldn't I think wisdom is just different for each person. It's different for each person based on their life experience. Their wisdom could be way different than your wisdom. You could be smarter than me and be dropping philosophy knowledge on me, and I'm dropping life stuff on you. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be telling me this. You could be telling me you could be dropping.
Let's read the comments.
Knowledgeable. That makes you knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Make you wise.
Bro, wisdom is wisdom. There's no different forms, different kinds. Wisdom is wisdom.
I think it is.
Let's finish these comments.
Okay. In my opinion, as to why many women don't got real friends or cannot maintain friendships is because they are in constant competition with each other. What are these ghetto gunshots? And it said ghetto gunshots, LOL.
Alrighty. So let's get to. You play a video first. We're gonna react to it. Then we're going to the next question.
Can I share a secret with you guys? From a man's perspective, it doesn't matter if you've been with a man 3 months, 6 months, 5 years, or 15. You have one opportunity with a man to dishonor his vulnerability, and he will never look at you the same. He may act like it. He may walk around with a smile on his face. But on the inside, he's like, "Oh no, I would never." He could be going through the worst thing. He'd be like, "Baby, how was your day?" How many women on this panel right now have heard a man say, "Oh, it was good. I had a good day. It was all right." And on the inside, he's saying, "Yep, I went through a whole bunch of shit today, but I'm not telling you because I can't trust you with my vulnerability."
All right.
Okay, are we saying thoughts on that video?
Next.
First of all, I'm down.
Who said first of all to me? Is that Jay?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. You too far from me. So yeah, you good.
What?
You too far.
Okay, anyways. I agree with what he said. I agree with everything that he just said, in all honesty. I know it might sound crazy, but like, you gotta take it. Okay, I'm not trying to go into stereotypes and stuff like that, but like, men aren't given the space to be as vulnerable and as emotional as women. So if a guy decides to be vulnerable with a woman and she takes that for granted, no, he's not gonna open up to you anymore. No, he's not gonna trust you. He doesn't feel secure in being masculine and being feminine in your presence. He don't have that safe space with you. But that can also apply to everybody. But I feel as though it applies to men more because men are always seen as like, no, you gotta be the strong one. You can't have problems. You can't sit here and cry to me and stuff like that. So I get where it would come in as where like, if a man decides to be vulnerable with a girl and she basically dogs him, basically is what he's saying. If he basically dogs him, then he's not going to be vulnerable with you no more. And that's understandable. That can apply to anybody. All right, now I'm done talking.
I mean, you're not wrong because I'm sorry, like, yo, the moment you go ahead and violate on my vulnerability, it's clipped. Like, bro, don't think that I'm gonna stay in that relationship. Like, what his example, when he was talking about, oh, how's your day, babe, and he just saying just good, and nah, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I can't go ahead and be in a relationship where like I can't be in a relationship with somebody where I can't really go ahead and like talk to you about my deepest, darkest secrets and like you use that against me. Like the moment you use that against me, bro, it's clipped. Like I can't be in that space where I'm just like I gotta feel like, oh, I'm cool with being violated like that. You feel me? So it's just like, nah, I can't. That just can't be me, bro. Ain't no faking it. I can't fake it.
Okay, so which kind of goes to my next question because the question is, why are women obsessed with vulnerability? So we had these conversations plenty of times, and women come up and be like, "You need to be vulnerable. You need to, oh shoot, you need to be vulnerable. You need to open up. You need to do this. You need to do that." So men are asking, what's your obsession with my deepest, darkest secrets?
Okay. Does anybody else have something to say before I start blabbing my mouth again?
Go, Jay.
Cause y'all evil. That's why y'all wanna. That's why.
I think that women are like, I think they're obsessed with it because that's a way for women to like try to connect with you on a deeper level. Like, I'm trying to understand you as a person. I'm trying to understand how to be that caregiver. I'm trying to understand how to be your lover. You know? But I feel as though it gets to a point where if you're constantly begging a man to be vulnerable with you, you need to self-reflect because obviously you're not providing that safe space for him to do that with you. Or he might just not be ready. I think it's all in like having a conversation about that. She shouldn't be pressing you to always be vulnerable with you. But also at the same time, the problem wouldn't come up if you guys were more open about stuff. You know, like not trying to generalize, but if certain men, like certain, not saying y'all emotionally closed off, but for the emotionally closed off men, if they were more open and instead of, like, if they were more open with a woman, they wouldn't be so pressed to try to pick at your brain and try to make you relive like traumatic stuff that you don't want to talk about. It's always like, it's just something as simple as like y'all having a conversation and it pops up, like something sad pops up and he just drops that on you, you know, and you comfort him about that. You don't got to deep dive into it, but it's just you're letting me know that you feel safe enough to bring it up to me at least.
Let me ask you a question. All right, and I'm gonna take your example of if you don't feel comfortable, if you don't feel like the environment that you're in is a safe space in particular, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I don't feel comfortable explaining something to you, if I don't feel comfortable expressing my feelings due to whatever reasons I have in my brain, bro, or my feelings, bro, that's not a me problem, bro. Like you said, I like how you said that. Well, you need to think about what you're doing and all that other stuff, bro. The thing is, you can't. Here's what I'm saying, Jay. You give a good example, you give a really good example, but then you also turn it back to, well, if you do this and if you do that, we wouldn't need to be doing that. Come off rip and tell you what's up, bro. If I don't feel comfortable enough to just tell you what's up off rip, bro, I'm not comfortable, bro. And why would I put myself in a position like that? Why would I put myself in a position to open up to somebody and just be wasting my time unnecessarily, bro? It's like having a conversation with no substance, bro.
True.
A conversation with no emotion. Like, what's the point, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But like once we get to the point where like, oh no, I want to hear about you, I want to hear about it. If I wanted to talk about me, I would talk about me, bro. Like, yeah, like there'll be moments where I tell you little things about myself, this, that, and third. But like one thing that Dylan says, bro, and I somewhat agree with, and Dylan, you in fact, let me not even say what I want to say, but what Dylan be saying, bro, is I'm not gonna talk to you or tell you certain things so that you can fix my problem, bro. I'm gonna tell you just to fill you in.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it, bro. Bro, can you turn the clock off, bro?
You talking too much.
Bro, you're not talking enough, bro.
Hey man, I like your point though.
Yeah, I like your point. Okay, sorry. Okay,
ladies.
sorry for me going back to the if. Like, sorry for me to go back to that.
Wait, Jay, let the ladies answer first.
All right, bet.
Shay, you over here chuckling. What you had to say? Shay, we waiting on you.
To which question? No, because it was 2 questions asked just recently. I didn't answer the first one.
Question that's at the bottom of your screen, bro.
I don't have my glasses. But okay. I wouldn't necessarily say, like, me personally, I'm not obsessed with it, but I do want to know, like, what makes you you, and I feel like you answering that question, that gets me to know who you are. Like, that lets me know who you are. But at the same time, like, if you don't feel comfortable, you know, expressing something with me, I'm gonna just let you come to me. I'm not getting ready to just be like, you know, just on you like this. Like, no, when you come to me, when you want to come to me. And I let you know stuff about me when, you know, when the time is right. It's timing, divine timing. There we go.
Divine timing.
Alrighty. B.
What was the question?
B. What's your name?
Belen.
Belen. Alrighty.
No, Belen.
Belen?
Like Balenciaga, but Belen.
Belen?
That's crazy.
Am I not saying?
Belen. Say it one more time.
Belen.
All right, you got it. It's like
I personally wouldn't have went for that, bro.
no, like.
My voice,
like,
what's
the question?
my voice is gone. So the question is, Why are women obsessed with vulnerability?
Well, it's not only women. I feel like vulnerability shows that shows like a certain level of honesty, and everyone wants to be around an honest person, right? What?
They're not going to
All right,
Hollywood.
bro. Go ahead.
They're not going to Hollywood.
No, I'm serious. All right, but vulnerability, like right now, being vulnerable, like usually I'll be really, really silent. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm just like talking from the heart type thing. So I feel like I don't know, I feel like it allows us to get closer to the other person. You know, vulnerability as a woman. You know, I don't know about a man, but as a woman, it allows us to get closer to whoever we're speaking to, whoever we're interacting with.
Okay. Darling. Dar. And.
Hello?
Yeah.
Well, my answer is that I think the reason why we could be obsessed with it is just because we're emotional, and that's how we connect with, I guess I could say, other females. So we expect to do the same with men. But I feel like men can still talk.
Sticky Vivon.
Oh my goodness, Dylan, please. But I feel like I don't even think that it's men can't talk about their feelings. I just don't think they'll talk about it in an emotional way. I just feel like maybe they talk about their feelings in a different way, and maybe if we slightly adjust, because maybe the way they talk about their feelings is not the same way we do. And so, because when they don't talk about it the way we do, we say it as, oh, he's not opening up to me, he's not, he doesn't trust me, or whatever the case may be, when they could just communicate it differently. So, but yeah, that's my perspective on that.
Alrighty. Darling, this is your last opportunity.
Opportunity. What's the song again from Ann? Is it Annie or
Yeah.
Ann? Yeah.
Ann.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all still ain't answered the question, in my opinion.
Let me answer for them, bro. Let me basically, based on what I've heard so far, they saying they want to know a weakness, right? You know, break it down. You know how like women always trying to find a way, bro. Break it down. Let's go to like DC and stuff, right? You know how like Batman, bro, he has a contingency plan for everybody, bro. That's how y'all girls are, bro. They need a contingency plan for you. So when you leave, you want to find a girl who could do more than them, bro, they could like bring you down with them. You feel me? That's why they want to know so much about you.
But why do you think that that's my end goal with trying to learn about you?
Y'all evil. Y'all girls are no.
Who hurts your heart, bro?
Right? Who broke your heart?
Every time you open your mouth, I lose a brain cell. I'm sorry.
Bro, I'm being for y'all girls is evil. Like
Oh,
all of y'all.
Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Why are you acting like this? Why are you talking like this? Who hurt you? It's okay. You need to be more vulnerable, okay? We're here for you, okay?
No, but because every time you say something, it's like you just dealing with the same type of person in different bodies, and that's what's going on.
Bro,
Yeah, that's what that sound like.
Break it down. I'm from Prince George's County. I go to Towson, bro. I'm surrounded by evil women, bro. Wherever I go, they're all evil.
Yeah,
I'm not saying women are evil, but to assume that a girl wants you to be vulnerable with her, like in your own way vulnerable, just to use it against you in the long run is crazy.
It's true though, bro. Let's break it down.
You're dealing with the wrong type of person.
Right. They're not genuine. It's
Let's
not
break it down real
genuine.
quick, right? Hold on. Let me give you a perfect example, right? Y'all know the man Thomas Brady, right? Tom Brady. He was married for like 55 years, right? That man was a bum in life till he stopped playing football, right? Now he getting old, you know. His wife was like, he got you between her and football. A man was like without football, right? So you chose
Between being vulnerable and football.
She let exactly, and she let this man, bro. Imagine you're 45, bro, and getting divorced, bro. You feel me? That's evil. She ain't
Wait,
wait.
repeat what she did. I didn't hear you.
She left this man, right? Because she asked him to choose between football and her. He was like, I can't leave football behind. Without football, I have nothing. And she left him in the middle of the season. The man, and she left him, went to go mess around with his former teammate, Antonio Brown. There were videos of them in bed together. I mean, pictures of them in the bed together. So, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's grimy.
That's evil. Like all y'all girls, all y'all evil.
But
all
you're
y'all,
trying to apply what she did to every single woman. There's 8 billion people in the world.
break it down. Look, I rather assume the worst and not, you know what I mean, deal with the worst and assume the best and end up dealing with the worst. That's what I'm saying.
Just say you tell some
But if you
females
assume the
go.
worst and you get the best, you blocking your blessing.
Yo, just say you tell some
I'm gonna be
females go.
Mutombo with a cuz.
Exactly.
You play basketball. Mutombo that would be doing that little finger wave thing, bro. Wave thing, bro. I'm the Mutombo blocking my blessings, then, bro. No.
Bro, just say you dealing with a lot of toxic females that go on about your date, bro.
No, literally.
Morgan too, bro.
Just
Morgan.
change your standards. Change your standards.
I'm gonna start cooking, bro. Break it down. Y'all be like, change your standards. All y'all girls are the same. All of y'all are the same. All of y'all.
Don't say that because we're not. Don't say that because we're not. I don't like
Obviously,
that.
we're not.
And he knows that I don't like when people say that because he do that all the time. I don't like that. No, we're not. We're not all the
all of y'all. Y'all have a
We're not all
tote
the same.
bag, the Marc Jacobs bag in your closet.
Wrong. Wrong. Wrong.
They don't like
And if it is, it's because I bought it for myself, sir. It's because I got it for myself.
We keep cooking. All of y'all either got Yeezys, bro, or them little
Wrong.
they look like Converses. All of y'all wear 247. All of y'all OC Chick-fil-A with y'all long ass fingernails. All of y'all wear eyelashes.
Wrong.
All right.
We natural over here. I'm sorry. No,
Oh,
no
so
offense
you
to anybody
earthy.
that accepts it and that wears makeup, but like me personally, it breaks me out. And one, I don't like how it looks on me. So personally, I don't wear makeup. I mean,
So you're
yeah, I
earthy
get my
chick.
nails done on occasional, but
So you're earthy
everything
chick.
that you see,
Yeah,
everything you see on me, I pay for myself. I don't need nobody else to pay for that for me.
Show me a Telfar bag.
Alright.
Show me a Telfar
I don't
bag.
have a Telfar. I can show you this one. This what I got.
So you're an earthy chick. So
I don't even carry a
you
purse.
you are. So you be like sun gazing, be walking barefoot, be
Yes.
having sage,
Yeah.
No.
You got sex here at 3:33. That's how you
be wearing bootleg deodorant.
No, ew, no.
That's crazy.
Not for
Hey, that's a description of an earthy chick.
I mean, to an extent, yes. I don't like wearing shoes. No, I don't. Yeah, I will walk around outside with no shoes on. I am guilty of that. But that's the country in me. That's the country in me.
Right.
Sorry. Like, I'm sorry. That's just. I'm a tomboy. Like, I don't like. If you see me with a purse, it's because I wanted it and I'm carrying it at that moment. Like right now, because of my job, I have a purse. But if I didn't have the job that I have, I wouldn't have a purse. I don't care. Like I carry my phone and my headphones and my keys, and that's about it. Like I'm very minimalist. I don't need a whole bunch of materialistic things to make me happy. If I see something, I'm gonna go get it myself. I don't need a man to get it for me to validate me. What?
The dream catcher?
What?
You still got that dream catcher?
No. Where is that coming from and why? Like
I'm asking about the dream catcher. Like I can't.
yes, I have one. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you really
have
earthy
one.
chick.
I'm asking where to. Okay, cool.
Oh wow. Vinci, can you read this next question?
I'm waiting for it to scroll past again.
Okay, so you still got it.
Dragons.
Yes.
Is there such thing as a woman's intuition, and is the same for every woman? Is it the same for every woman, or does it vary? Let me reread it. No, y'all got it. I don't feel like reading it. But yeah, let me answer it because let me answer it. Basically, all y'all girls have intuitions, right? All y'all intuitions that we all out here to hurt y'all. I know y'all be talking about who hurt me. Who hurts y'all? All y'all is out here trying either get in y'all pants or like get in y'all pocket and hurt y'all, then leave you on the side of the curb and pass it on to our teammates and stuff. That's not true. You know what I mean? See, y'all be thinking about, somebody told me my intuition. Y'all be intuition and wrong. Y'all be assuming and wrong. Jumping to conclusions and being wrong. Why? Explain yourselves. Feel me?
All right. Anybody else want to say something before I answer?
No, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let
She
you.
about to cook. She about
Yep.
to cook. Oh
And
yeah.
that's why I'm gonna let her handle it.
I say that no. I think every woman does not have intuition because you get the batshit crazy motherfuckers that like to assume how you said. They like to assume and be wrong. I say it's a certain intuition that every woman has when it comes to certain stuff that pertains to her man. Her man, not everybody else's man. Her man. Like if she think her man is cheating, you know your man best. If you think he cheating, then you think he cheating. That's your intuition telling you he cheating. Something in your body is telling you that something is wrong with how he's acting right now. And I'm not saying that it's wrong to. It's not assuming he's cheating. But most of the time, if a woman thinks her man is cheating, he's cheating.
What do you base it off? What do you base it off of?
I'm basing that off of knowledge. Me being around women that have been cheated on by men. They literally said it firsthand.
Yo.
He's cheating on me. Come to find out, if they break up, he was cheating on her.
But look, she knew she's being cheated on, and she still stayed with him. So whose fault is it?
That's her fault. But at the same time, as a man, as a person,
I have a glandular problem.
If you go back to him after he cheats on you, that's your fault. But at the same time, the man needs to take some accountability. You as a person, why are you cheating on anybody? That lets me know your morals are fucked up.
Did you say they broke up?
I choose to fuck them niggas though. Y'all be going for the fuck them niggas. I gotta cheat on y'all.
Wait, hold on.
Were they
Did you say
married?
that they broke up and she found out that he was cheating?
This has happened plenty of times. This happened when they were still dating. I've had this happen.
Were they married?
Multiple people that I know.
Were they married?
Were they married?
My question is, were they married?
I know one relationship where they were married.
Wait, so you
Okay.
just believe that if a person just goes ahead and
Who's
says,
playing music?
"Oh, my man is cheating on me," that means he automatically cheating.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
So you just believe that if some girl just says that, "Yo, my man is cheating on me," that's the automatic belief that like, "Yo, this man is cheating." Like what?
No, because if my homegirl, these are people that I know. If my homegirl comes to me and says her man is cheating, I ask her to be rational about it. Like, what makes you think he's doing this? Is there any evidence to back that up?
She be saying, leave that nigga, leave him outside. She be like, no, go find yourself. I know y'all. I heard, bruh. Y'all gonna be trying to convince y'all girls to cheat on their men. Then when y'all girls cheat, y'all try to defend them. I feel like your homegirl said, you probably like, yeah, go cheat on him.
None of me and my homegirls cheat because I hold them higher. I hold them to a higher standard than that. You cheating on your mans, I'm snitching, and I have.
Get that noise, bro. Get that noise, Dylan.
Why are you trying to get that noise? That's because you try to generalize what women are doing to you to then putting that on us. That's not our fault.
Wait. Let's break it down.
Exactly.
Let's say you dog, right? Nope. The dog bites you, right?
Case closed.
I hate this.
Let me cook real quick. Let me cook. You feel me? Say you see a dog and it bites you, right? You see another dog and it bites you. You see a dog again. Would you be wrong for assuming the dog's gonna bite you?
You're not wrong, but you shouldn't assume that a dog is gonna bite you just because you got bit by a dog.
Nah. You know what?
You're not wrong for thinking a dog is gonna bite you, but for you to think he's gonna bite you, I'm not gonna pet any other dog ever again. It's crazy. You sound insane.
Well, that's called what I'm looking for. It's called schemas. It's called assimilation. You feel me? It's called let me use some psychological words. Assimilation, association, all that. You feel
I
me?
only had one question. These people that got cheated on. Were they married?
One relationship I knew they were married.
Dylan
said.
Well, engaged.
The other ones is not cheating. The other one is not cheating.
What do you mean it's not cheating? Cheating is cheating.
Bro. Cheating to what?
What do you?
Who are they cheating on? So some other American citizen that pays their taxes? How did he cheat that citizen? You're single or you're married?
What? That makes no sense. I'm sorry.
You're single or you're married.
No.
The institution of boyfriend and girlfriend is not a recognized institution.
AKA Death Row Records. Welcome to Death Row Records.
Why? So you think it's okay if you get into a relationship with a girl that you can cheat on her and that's not considered cheating, or she can cheat on you? And that's
No, it makes you dishonorable. I'm not saying it's okay. But it's not cheating because you're not cheating on anything. You just happen to be a dishonorable human being.
You're cheating on your significant other,
You
somebody
have
that
no
you're with.
obligation to that person.
You have an obligation once you ask them out. Your
Your
like
obligation is strictly listen. If you're not married to them, there's no standard for your relationship. There's no objective standard to your relationship.
But loyalty
There's no
is
rule book. There's no
It's
limitation. So
It's
But
very true.
but loyalty is a given.
Oh no, it's not. You got to earn loyalty. I'm not gonna
Well,
hold you.
okay. So if you date a girl, you're not expecting her to be loyal to you, and she's not supposed to expect you to be loyal to her.
Is she on death row records? Is she on death row records? You feel me? She better not cheat on me because she gonna be in. You know what I mean?
But
listen,
Dylan just said that you're it don't matter. Like if y'all not married, it don't matter. You just
Me and-
morally wrong, and yeah, you are morally wrong. But I feel as though if you ask somebody to be in a relationship with them, you're committing to that person. That loyalty of not cheating should be expected. I shouldn't have to tell you not to cheat on me.
If she signed to death row records, because she's not signed to death row records, and technically, I'm just, you know what I mean? What did Lil Durk
Your
tell?
mindset is crazy.
Oh, break it down. Hold, answer my question. What did Lil Durk tell India? He said he asked her, you know what I mean, to get signed to death row records. She said no, so therefore he cheated on her. It's her fault. She should have said yes. I'm not gonna hold you. We're not signed to death row records, and he deserve to get cheated on.
That's them.
All right, so yeah, I get
That's them. Him asking her, okay, so in his own way, him asking for death row was basically asking to lock her ass down forever.
She can't go.
He
No.
said no. Okay, but he shouldn't. He should have just broke up with her. That would have been that. He should have just broke up with her.
That's too simple.
he has no obligation to her. He literally has no obligation to her.
He has no obligation to her. But how long has Dirk? I don't even follow this. But how long has Dirk and India been together?
Like
5 It don't matter.
5 years.
It don't matter. That's between them.
So,
It don't matter.
So you telling me? So okay. So you telling me if you with somebody for 5 years, and
Listen.
you decide you want to get married, and they say no, you're just gonna cheat on them and stay with them, or are you gonna break up with them?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Yeah, y'all missing it. I'm not saying going to mess with other people and be dishonorable is okay. I'm saying that you have no obligation to them. That's the issue, bro. Y'all be trying to put standards on people who doesn't deserve it. Vice versa.
Look.
So if a woman, quote unquote, cheat on me, I mean, that's not my wife. What am I gonna do? There's nothing I can do. What am I gonna do? Cry about it? I'm gonna just have to move on.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move
Same
on.
thing. Because she has no obligation to me, and I have no obligation to her until there's a ring.
But
Now
your
when I have
feelings
a
won't be
ring
hurt-
on,
but your feelings wouldn't be hurt about that. Like obviously, okay, I can understand what you're saying. There's no obligation for you to not to. It's no obligation. Like like we're dating. Okay, it's no obligation. Okay. But your feelings aren't gonna be hurt about that. It's just like I thought that you respected me better than that.
okay, my feelings is hurt. Okay, then what?
I'm not saying do anything after y'all break up, but I'm just saying be
But
be
that's what I'm saying. Like, what am I gonna do with hurt feelings?
I mean,
what
it's
does that
natural
do
for your
for me?
feelings to be hurt if a girl cheats on you that you were feeling.
I didn't say it's not. Okay, my feelings get hurt. Then what?
Wait.
Then nothing. Your feelings. You need to sit with your feelings. Your feelings are hurt. Okay, that's fine.
I need to sit with my feelings.
Well, if you don't, then okay. But like, if your feelings get hurt, okay, now that your feelings
I
are
don't
hurt,
know.
and move on. Like that's okay. But like, you
Keep
just
it
think
pushing.
that like, oh, they did it. Okay, that's fine. Like, do you have no obligation to me? It's crazy because I feel as though like me personally, if I'm dating somebody, you are obligated to not cheat on me. That's insane.
Okay,
I'm
and
not
when they
going
cheat
back
on
to
you,
you.
what happens next?
I
So if
break
they
up
cheat
with
on you,
them.
what happens next?
I break up with them.
Nah, she gonna fight him. Like Jay be throwing hands. She be fighting niggas. She be like, nah, nigga, you try to play with me.
I don't put my hands on a man unless I fully expect them to put their hands back on me.
Let me see. Put your face in the camera one time. Let me see. I'm trying to see you look like you fight niggas. Put your face in the camera one more
I
time.
don't fight niggas.
Put your camera on for the one time.
Oh my god. I don't fight niggas. That's crazy.
Take your camera on.
My camera. Oh, I was saying my camera is on. My camera is
Oh
on.
God, she definitely whoop niggas, bro. She only fight
I-
niggas. She whoop niggas, bro. She be stomping on niggas, bro. She be.
I don't.
You
But I'm
dead.
not.
But what
But
I'm
I'm
saying
still
is
not
like,
gonna-
it doesn't like you could call it whatever you want, but you still come to the same conclusion. Because if my wife cheats on me, there's gonna be some real life repercussions that I can take. Y'all thinking negative. I ain't gonna beat her up, but that's crazy, bro.
That's him.
But there's some real life,
man.
like you could really hold your wife accountable, just like you could hold your husband accountable. You cannot hold your girlfriend accountable. You cannot hold your boyfriend accountable because you can only hold him as accountable as they allow you to.
That's right. That's true though. That's okay.
I understand.
Okay,
what
but
you're
I'm
saying.
sorry.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
When it
Go
comes
ahead.
down to it, you're talking about cheating, right? Cheating by its definition is being dishonest. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be married to cheat on someone. You're saying there's no obligation when you're just in a relationship with someone. If you're dating seriously and you're dating for marriage, you have an obligation to that person because you agreed to enter that relationship, number one. And number two, you agreed to be loyal to that person because you prioritize your relationship with this person. So what do you mean you have no obligation to this person? You don't need some government standard or some
A piece of
societal
paper.
standard of marriage to be loyal to someone. That's crazy.
What's this L word she keeps saying, bro? I understand the L word she keeps saying, bro. There's two L words I don't understand. One of them rhymes with move. I mean, what rhymes with love? But I don't know, bro. She keeps saying my fault, bro. But what is this loyalty word she keeps saying? I don't understand that word, bro. First of all,
What word?
Your girl will cheat on you, bro, in a heartbeat, bro. Let's be honest, bro. You have a girl, bro. She finds somebody who she thinks is better than you, bro. She would leave you in a heartbeat, bro. So you gotta be loyal to a girl that's gonna leave you, bro, for somebody who, you know what I mean? That's the first thing.
We can't listen to anything you saying.
Can't be loyal, huh?
We can't listen to anything you saying. You sound so. You taking this so like you sound like you like reliving events in your life.
I'm just speaking the truth. I'm speaking facts right now. I've seen girls break it down. I'm in college, right? I've seen girls who are in relationships, right? Dance with cues, bro. They went up to cues, bro. Hands up, pick me up, pick me up. Them niggas picked her up, bro. So man, that's your girl. She always sees a cue or a nuke, and she goes up to him running, like, you know what I mean, full speed, and she getting picked up, bro. How would you feel? And I've seen girls in relationships, bro, go to other niggas' dorms, bro, at 2 o'clock in the morning, bro, till they studying, bro. At 2 o'clock in the morning, fool. Like, imagine
he beating the Doonies. They ain't studying.
So it's like,
this is the reason why I say it's not cheating. And the thing is again, y'all put too much trust in people. Listen, if that person is honorable, they're gonna remain honorable, whether you put rules or you don't put rules. If they're dishonorable, they're gonna be dishonorable, bro. So it doesn't matter whether you call yourself girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever like that. If they're gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat, quote unquote cheat, right? So again, there's no obligation. The only person that could judge your relationship is yourself, because you have not made a real commitment to that relationship yet. If you care about cheating so much, then get married to the person. If you care about all this person so much, get married to him, because then there'll be some real consequences.
But I shouldn't have to marry you for you to not cheat on me. Like, if you cheating on me if you're cheating on me when we're boyfriend and girlfriend, why would I trust you to not cheat on me when we get married? What's the difference between we can make a piece of paper? I can literally go online and get a little license to marry people. That ain't nothing. A piece of paper ain't nothing. Why is a piece of paper determining how loyal you're being to me?
Again, if you're dishonorable, you're dishonorable.
Yeah, if you're dishonorable,
Again, my point is, listen. If me and blank are dating, I'm a operate based on how I operate, on who I am, and you're gonna do the same, because I cannot conform you to any rules or regulation, because you're your own individual. You're not tied to me, and I'm not tied to you. So if you cheat, that's based on your whole moral, like that. If you do anything that's dishonorable, that's who you are. That's what you do. I'm not saying doing that is a good thing. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the way I live my life, the standard that I live my life on, is based on me until I'm married. Then when I'm married, I live my life based on the people that I'm literally tied to, because I have a responsibility to that woman I call my wife now.
Okay, so why?
compared to the girl that just happened to like.
Okay, but why? So when you like a girl, not saying that's the goal for everybody, but most of the time, after you get to a certain age, when you start liking a girl, the goal is marriage. Like not for everybody, but for some people, the goal is marriage.
That M word is so strong. What's that M word you saying?
Marriage.
Y'all just making up words today. Y'all talking about loyalty, herbs.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, the goal is to put a baby inside her. The goal is to find you a tall girl, put a baby inside her.
Hey, Benji, bro. Benji,
Run
bro.
away.
Hey,
What did you say?
session,
Find a
bro.
tall girl and put babies in her?
No, run away. Yeah, NBA kids.
Hey, Benji, book a session, bro.
What you mean?
Book a session, bro. We
Wait,
gonna talk, bro. I'm a therapist, bro. Book a session.
I think I need some therapy, bro.
You do.
Rodway said I need some happiness again. This life done beat on me, bro. These Towson girls done beat on me, bro. I'm about to go to Morgan, bro. I'm about to start fishing at Morgan, bro.
I think I'll be worse off at Morgan.
Nah, I mean, look. I'd rather know a girl gonna do me dirty, bro, than get done dirty, and be thinks she gonna do me good and not get done dirty. You feel me? It's all about like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
But that comes with raising your standard. Like it sounds like to me that you're messing with the same girl. Like what Shay said, you're messing with the same girl in a different body. If all these girls are going out of their way to do all this malicious stuff to you, then obviously there's not. It's like the standard that you have needs to be higher, needs to be raised.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I insinuate the problems, but I blame it on them because as a woman, when you not staying by my side, when I'm going through dark times, as a woman, if I'm going through some dark shit, bro, and I'm being a dickhead towards you, why you trying to leave? As a woman, you're supposed to stay with me. Just like Ann said, she said,
she's not.
Right.
She's not your. See, like it's equal on both sides, bro. It's equal on both sides, bro. She has no obligation to you. She's not your wife, bro.
Ooh.
Listen, if she's a good person and she cares about you, bro, she will show it, bro.
Okay, I think I get what you're saying now with his example and you saying it again. I get what you're saying. And I do agree. Like with marriage, you do have that responsibility to not do that. With not being married, it's kind of just like I'm hoping that you are morally straight to not do this.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you can't assume that, I guess. But I mean, like, it's not a wrong assumption to assume that somebody's gonna be loyal to you if they decide to step into something serious with you.
It's putting yourself in a proper position, in a sense that if because let's say Jay, I give you $1 randomly one day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now your expectation is for me to always give you $1. It's gonna mess you up. Even if I continue to do it, it's gonna mess you up if I stop giving you $1 one day. Because now your expectations have been messed up. They have been destroyed. Your image of me has been destroyed. So that's what I'm saying about like cheating, in the sense that a person being good to you is great. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying they should not. But if they stop doing it, they never had the obligation to do it anyways to begin with. If that makes sense.
That does make sense.
If your man, for example, if your boyfriend is spending money on you, he has no obligation to spend money on you. But he does it anyway because he wants to, because that's who he is. But he doesn't have to. You cook for your man. You do it because you want to.
Right.
Not because you have the obligation to. So the same standard that's on the good side is the same standard that's on the bad side.
Okay.
Is making sense now?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and I agree. It's so like messed up though. Like I agree with what you're saying, but it's so messed up.
It's guarding your heart. It's understanding how things are.
Yeah, but I guess it's where a talk needs to happen before anything serious happens. I guess that's a talk that you would have to have with another person.
Bro, y'all don't understand the game, bro. The game is to get her pregnant, bro, and leave. She got what?
Be quiet.
What are you talking for, bro? You can talk for a baby for 9 months, bro. Like what?
Charles, man, is there something you want to say?
Yeah.
Man, We can hear you,
Yeah,
bro.
but I think Anne's talking.
We can hear you, bro.
Okay.
You guys can hear
Go
me?
ahead, man.
Oh, Dylan, we can hear you.
Okay. So I think the whole essence, I feel like what he's trying to say is that like you can't control anybody. Like what? All right, bro. Charles, go ahead.
Go now. Go ahead. I was joking. I was trolling, bro. Go ahead.
Let her cook, bro. Let her cook.
We'll let you cook. All right, go ahead.
Come back in.
All I'm saying is that the whole essence of what he's saying is that you can't control anybody. That it's not that it makes dating easier. Like, because I feel like people have this big fear of dating because they don't want to get hurt, but it makes dating easier when you don't put expectations and regulations on people. You just let them be who they are, and then whoever is the best person out of all those people, that's the person you choose. So it's like you can't control how someone is going to treat you when they date you. You can't control any of that. You just let them show you for themselves. So that's all I have to say to you.
Charles.
All right.
Okay,
Can we get a
so
round of applause for you? Oh.
I
bad.
understand this whole idea of not wanting to put. I understand the whole idea of not wanting to put obligations and expectations on someone you're dating. Like, I understand that to an extent, but at its base level, when you agree to enter a relationship with someone, this isn't just the talking stage. This is you and this person sat down and agreed, oh yeah, you're going to be my boyfriend. I'm going to be your girlfriend. That in itself is a commitment. And you keep comparing it to marriage, but I'm like, what was happening back in the old days when there was no idea of marriage as an institute? Do you think there was still no understanding that you are going to be loyal to this person as a general commitment? Like, I just don't understand how you could view a relationship without a commitment.
I explain it to you. Because I can move the same exact way in a talking stage as I do as I'm dating.
But that's on
Nothing
you, though.
changes.
That's on you.
Nothing
That's on
literally
you.
changes. No,
It
it's a
should
good
change,
thing.
though.
No, Charles. What you're not understanding is someone I'm on the talking stage to, I'm taking them out, I'm hanging out with them, having conversations with them, I'm treating them well, I'm doing things for them, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing changes. It's just putting a title on it.
Putting
There's
a
nothing
title
different
on
about
it.
it.
Okay, but that's not prioritizing the title, because if you ask someone to be your girlfriend, is that not a more serious step towards marriage?
Who asked that question either way?
It literally makes no difference. If I say no. If I am courting somebody,
Mm-hmm.
then it gets more serious. Why? Because first of all, I'm gonna have to take her to the fertility clinic.
Oh my God.
Second, I'm gonna have to speak to her parents, to her family, actually find out the things that matter that can actually influence our marriage, and actually start shifting my life into a way that she can enter into.
You think that courting someone is different from being boyfriend and girlfriend? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Okay, but why?
Absolutely. Because people just date. Like let's not pretend like dating is something that dating is what it used to be.
Shoot.
Dating is just the same thing as talking. You just put a title on it.
That's a
what do you do that's so different? What are you doing? What step are you making? And maybe it may be different, but in general, what difference does dating and talking stage really have?
Okay, so not for me, but like just to answer the question in general, people like the talking stage is I want to get to know you stage. I want to get to know if I want to date you. Me talking to you doesn't mean I'm gonna date you. Me talking to you is me trying to figure out if I want you.
Bullshit.
You know that.
Bull?
Okay. Listen. I don't do this stuff anymore. But you could literally treat a girl like she's your girlfriend and she's not your girlfriend for as long as you want. There's no difference if done right. I'm not talking stage like you first DM them or no. I'm talking about you could call it a matured talking stage.
Okay.
You taking her out, you hanging out with her, you're doing all these things with her, but she's not your girl. You're just not claiming her, but that's basically your girl for real. A lot of people refuse to admit it. I mean, a lot of guys like a lot of guys say that shoot, that ain't my girl, bro. Shoot, definitely looks like it. It's the same thing. There's no difference.
So if you're
we pretend like it is because we say the word, but there's really no difference.
Dylan, if you're claiming someone as your girl, you don't think that you have an understanding that you're going to be loyal to her. You're literally claiming her to everybody else.
I'm going to be loyal
This is
to
my
her
girl.
regardless before that. That's what I'm saying.
These words y'all
Her
saying.
being my girl, the point is that her being my girl is not going to change how I treated her before or after that.
Okay, but it should. I feel like that's just personal to you, because if you're telling me people out there are getting into relationships and they're not having an understanding that they're going to be loyal to each other, that's just not realistic, because at the end of the day, that's not what dating is in this day and age. It's not. And that's not what it should be.
Right. I think it should be common knowledge that if y'all step into a dating scene, you should be obligated to be loyal, like without marriage, without all that. Like,
if you don't have my babies inside of you, why should I be loyal to you?
What?
I said if you don't have my babies inside of you, why should I be loyal to you? To be honest.
And you be sitting here talking about women cheating on you and dogging you. Why do you have this?
I put a baby inside of them. If I put a baby inside of them, it can't cheat on me.
Yeah, they can. Yes, they can.
I go grab the milk and never come back. There's a milk and a cereal not come back.
Anyways, I understand what Dylan was saying, but I feel as though it should be a common ground to like loyalty should be a common standard that everybody needs to have when dating. Like, it shouldn't be something that needs to be discussed or even like need to be brought up. It's just like you decided to step into something serious with me. It's just me and you. It shouldn't be me, you, and some other girl, or me, you, and some other guy.
Okay, so let me give y'all some context to why I say this. I'm not the greatest believer in dating. Now, right? One of the reason that is because I am a soul. How I treat you, how I act, without putting this, it's about integrity. That's what it is. It's about integrity, right? You take somebody out, you say, "Oh yeah, we're going on a date, we're doing all this kind of stuff." Whether they're doing it consciously or subconsciously, they're trying to put their best foot forward if they like you. Always.
Okay.
I want to see who you are without the date, without even knowing how I see you. I want to see at your rawest place, like your most authentic self. That's how I want to see you. But again, dating does not help that at all. All it does is put in an imaginary box. That's it. It really is just an imaginary box. So yes, you could confine yourself to that box if you choose to, but I want you guys to realize that it's imaginary. So I'm not saying I have no problem doing it. I could do it. That's no issue. But nothing is gonna change for me, because me understanding what it is for what it is, nothing's gonna change whether I say you're my girlfriend or this is the girl that I talk to. And it's not like I talk to multiple girls at the same time, whatever like that. It makes no difference for me. And it makes no difference for the girl.
So you'd rather just not place that expectation on people and rather just see how they move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But if that's how you feel about someone, why are you getting into a relationship with them in the first place? If that's your mindset, why don't you just stay in the talking stage? Since you basically said you're already doing all the same things, what's the point of the title?
I've done that.
Okay, but what's the point of the title then?
What, the talking stage?
No, what's the point of the title, boyfriend and girlfriend? If it clearly has no meaning to you, then what's the point? You can just stay in the talking stage.
I think he
It
is
has
saying that it does have meaning to him.
that's what I'm saying. It has no meaning.
You're
We give it meaning because we want it to mean something a little more. But the reality is that it's not a real commitment because who can hold you accountable?
That's the point of the labels, though, to hold people accountable, because without the labels, the people in the relationship aren't protected. And so then you can manipulate and gaslight people into saying, oh, well, I didn't commit to you, like, blah, 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 and do what you want to do.
You
So that's
didn't.
why
You didn't marry them. You didn't commit to them.
you do commit to them, too. You do
No, if you commit, you
Commitment
commit all
isn't
the
only,
way.
but commitment isn't only restricted to marriage, though.
right.
There's a lot of different relationships that you commit to. Like, it could be friendships, it could be relationship with your parents, it could be with your siblings, right? But when you're dating somebody, you're also committing to them because you're deciding to want to get to know this person. If you're dating like at a leisure, out of just like hopping to the next person, then you can explicitly say that. But like, don't compare the two or try to merge the two into one, because that's not what it is.
Merge what? Merge dating and
Don't
talking stage.
merge the concept of dating multiple people at once or not
I didn't say
seeing
that.
that.
I never said that.
So what did you say?
I just said dating, period. I never said
So,
multiple people at once.
so what's your beef with dating?
It doesn't exist.
So then why does the word exist?
We, in this postmodern society, we tend to give words different meanings, and that's it. We want it to mean something, but dating, I would even go as far as say that dating is for married people.
I
Like,
would go as far as saying that.
I can literally, that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys have failed to debunk this statement. I could do all the boyfriend girlfriend stuff without being called a boyfriend girlfriend.
Yes, you can, but it doesn't hold you accountable to the person that you're in a relationship with.
So how's boyfriend and girlfriend gonna hold me accountable then?
How is marriage going to hold you accountable?
Boyfriend and girlfriend hold you accountable because that gives that other person a kind of like an ultimatum. Like, they can choose to move forward with you, work with you, or they can choose to leave the relationship, and you have to understand that. Like, you can't use that against them
They
by saying
continue
that.
again. You can use the same apply. They could continue to do that talking stage thing with you, or they can choose to leave and stop doing that. Again,
But
the
there's
same
like a level
logic,
of commitment,
everything.
though. There's a level of
What's
commitment.
so different? What's
There's a different level of commitment, because like when you're talking to somebody, there's no level of like commitment unless you make it clear, like, hey, I'm only talking
Okay.
to you, so let's
So
continue to see how this is going to work out. You see what I'm saying? But when you're dating somebody, it's a little bit more like connection. It's more in like there's more intention behind it. I think that people forget that like everything you do has intention. Like, you can't just be walking around saying, oh, everything's the same. No, like that's a screwed up way, in my opinion, to live a life with no intention. Like, if you have no intention, then like, why are we here? Like, are you
so
just moving through
this
space?
I think I see the misunderstanding here. The thing about it is, you guys are applying the intimacy that happens between a boyfriend and girlfriend and seeing that talking stage don't have that intimacy.
I never said
Because you
that.
guys, but that's what seems, because like the only difference that I could possibly see is the level of intimacy. And I'm not only talking about like sex or whatever, I'm just talking about generally like caring and knowing an individual. But again, you could achieve every single thing you do dating with a talking stage.
But
Again,
that's the thing. It's not going to stick. Like, let me give you an example, okay? You can take a bike on the interstate. You can take a bike to work every single day, right? You'll get there, whatever. But the quality of that experience isn't the same. So the quality of like the experience with that person, if you're not committed to that person and using labels that society has used as a way of holding people accountable for their actions, holding people accountable for their word, then the quality of the relationship isn't the same. So yeah, you can do the same things, talking, dating, marriage, whatever you want to call it. But like, if you don't understand the differences, then you're not understanding the quality. You're not understanding the fruitfulness of that relationship.
okay. So again, how do you hold someone accounting when you're dating them?
When you're holding someone accountable, like that's the thing. You come to the table with conditions. All right. I'm talking about intentional dating here. I'm not talking about what the world wants to call dating. I'm talking about dating for what it is, its core meaning that society gave it in the beginning. I'm not talking about the new age, new modern day dating 10 people at once. I'm talking about you and another person have come to a realization that you want to start a relationship. So there is conditions, and every relationship is different. You can't compare every relationship and sum it into one thing because different partners, different people have different expectations. So the expectations that you are bringing to the table in a relationship that is defined as dating is going to be different from expectations from a talking stage, because the person that you're talking to in the talking stage isn't someone that you are like committed to yet, because it's someone you're first meeting or going out, like getting the vibe. You're sensing the vibe with this person, and then you're like, oh wait, I like this person, we're going to continue, and here are my expectations, here are your expectations, so now we're boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever. So if someone breaks that contract, like that verbal agreement, you're held accountable. Like you can't say, oh, well, it's the same thing as talking. No, we had an agreement coming into this. And that's how you get protected in the relationship. Because if there's no sense of accountability, or even like just being able to be like, hey, like I didn't agree to this, I didn't come into this relationship trying to do this, then everything's going to be confusing and no one's going to know like, oh, like who to hold accountable, what to do. So it's not really about like dating doesn't exist. It's just the concept of protecting yourself in the
So
relationship. It will have
again,
those
what
standards.
I'm saying is that level of accountability again. What if I just generally don't care what you have to say about holding me accountable? What's that gonna do for me?
Then
Like I'm
that
not
helps
trying.
that
Like
person.
I'm using an extreme example.
No, I know,
But
but
the
like
point I'm
the
saying
thing
is like
is, you need to use extreme examples with context, because if you don't use context, it doesn't make any sense. So
okay.
your
So
example of like, oh, what does it do for you as the person that doesn't want to agree? Then you that kind of like in a way frees you, because you're like, hey, I don't agree to this. If they continue, if they're like, okay, well, I don't care, I love you, blah 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 blah, we're gonna continue. Anything that happens after that is on them, because they knew what you were going into. But you can't deceive someone. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't like deceive somebody and be like, oh yeah, I agree, and then take a couple steps back and be like, oh wait, no, I don't agree. And the thing is, terms and regulations change. So if you guys don't want to do a certain thing in a relationship, if expectations are changing, the communication needs to be there. You know what I mean? Like a relationship is both ways. So like if you're not feeling something, say it. You don't have to, like, people can't read your mind. Like you'd be like, oh no, I didn't sign up for this, I don't want this, and it's over. Like I think that like the extremities, like it's harder to get out of a marriage per se, because it's like institutionalized and it's like so many other factors. But between talking and dating is a little bit more intimate than talking, because talking, you can talk to many people at once, you can feel out different vibes. So if you're like trying to say that talking and dating are the same, you're ruining the quality of that relationship by doing that, because now you're setting yourself up for failure, because now you're not even protecting yourself in that relationship.
again,
Be
and I love the
consumed
fact that
by
you
like,
said protecting yourself, because again, there's no way you can really truly protect yourself, because said person that you're dating decides to break your boundaries.
mhm.
There's nothing again, you remove morals from it, right? You remove morals for it. There's nothing stopping him to do what he wants to do.
No,
It's
nothing's
purely
stopping
based.
it, but it's for your mental though. Like it's for your psyche. Like if you go into a
Exactly. And that's what I'm
situation not
saying.
knowing, like if you're going into a situation not understanding anyone's like expectations, or no one's like understanding your expectations, you can get blindsided, and that's not good for you. But at least
So
like if they have
exactly. So
expectations and they decide to breach that expectation, well, at least you can hold them accountable and say, well, we agreed on this and you did this, so therefore I'm walking away. Or for therefore these are the consequences. You can introduce consequences to that action. But without that verbal agreement, without that verbal commitment, like, hey, we are dating, we are boyfriend and girlfriend, like this is what I expect out of you as my partner, the consequences are now out of the question. Because like it's like you can't punish something that isn't even like defined. You see what I'm saying? Like there needs to be definitions to stuff.
Again,
which is why language
I'm
exists.
asking, like, you can't punish dating.
You
And
can though. You can
I
walk
heard a
away.
quote. I heard a quote
How do you
once.
punish in marriage?
All right, y'all take it to extreme. I ain't saying like punish, like whoop them, bro. But there
Not
is
like
actions
whipping,
you
but
can
like
take.
if you're talking about like divorce as
Yes,
a
you got divorced.
punishment for someone cheating on you in marriage, or like if you
Yes.
guys have a prenup. Divorce isn't even like the end all be all, because sometimes the person who gets cheated on still gets screwed in the divorce. But if you're talking about like, oh, if you go into a marriage with a prenup, then this person is at least protected in the marriage. You can get prenups for dating. It still applies. Like the legalese behind marriage, you can take that and apply that to dating if you want to take it to that extreme. And like you can like literally live with someone for I think like 4 or 5 years, and like you're like technically married under the law. So it's not even just like the fact that like it's like not even about like, oh, we're married, but it's just the fact that society kind of structure it that way to protect people. And yes, it's a flawed system that's never going to be perfect, but it's just the core of it. It's the foundation of it. And so if y'all are throwing around kind of like, in my opinion, dangerous rhetoric about dating and talking, that's the issue.
It's not dangerous rhetoric.
Yeah,
It's really not.
it
Because
really is
again,
though.
I was gonna say like my quote that the most trustworthy people don't need contracts. In a sense that if you were truly trustworthy, I don't need to
Could you
sign a
repeat that?
paper.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
The most trustworthy people don't need contracts. They don't need contracts in a sense that if you're a truly honorable person, I don't need to have some evidence to hold up against you in case you break your disagreement. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like
So
we're humans though. We're human beings. So like
we're
human beings
humans.
have flaws, right? So we understand that as human beings, people have flaws. Good people mess up all the time. So that's why there's these systems to put in place to act as protective
But the
mechanisms for
thing
people
is that
like I don't think
Imani,
you're understanding that
dating,
like
I understand.
your
Dating
definition
is
like
not regulated though. That's what I'm saying. Who
no, I'm
regulates
saying
dating?
no, I'm
You.
not saying regulating dating is like I'm not saying dating is like an institutionalized thing that's like marriage, right? No, dating is still pretty like a huge commitment. Like there's still like morale there. Like if you tell somebody, oh, my boyfriend cheated on me, like chances are you're going to get a pretty like negative response. Like, why would they do that? Like what happened? You know, people are like kind of like, it's like not a society, it's like not agreed in society to cheat or to be like disloyal to your partner. Like that's just how it is. Like that's just how it's set up. That there's nothing you can do to change that. Like you can't like try to convince yourself of a different reality. Like that's why you have to do like reality checks sometimes. Like, hey, like maybe my reality isn't really reality. Like I need to kind of step into the real world, right? Like what would people think about this? I'm not saying to do that with everything that you do, but like you're living in a society, you're living in like a system, whether you like it or not. You can choose to leave, but hey, chances are you might not be able to, but you are in the system. So if you're not a par with the system, then I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of like, that's just how it is. Like, I'm sorry, like that's like a sucky response, but that's just how it is. And that's how people kind of even like are able to differentiate between like, okay, like this is a trustworthy person, this isn't a trustworthy person, or like, you know, you can always change, you can always grow, like there's always growth, but like just at the bottom of the barrel type thing, like that's how people are able to differentiate and like survive almost. It's like a survival thing if you think about it. Like why would you just sit around with somebody like if you're self-regulated, right? A self-regulated human
Marriage
being.
is a survival
Why?
thing.
Well,
Because
yeah,
that's what I'm
marriage
saying.
is a survival, but you don't jump from like birth, adolescence, boom, you're
Okay,
married. Like that's just not how it works. Like there's steps.
so
There's
Imani,
steps
so
to it.
you're asking me the wrong question. That's the thing. You're
How am I
asking me the
asking
wrong
you the wrong
question.
question?
The question is the question you should be asking me is how does what you say work? Because this is what I know.
Because that's what
over
you know,
5,000
though.
years, but there's 5,000 years of human history that shows how relationships have worked. There are people existing today with successful marriages. I'm not just saying married people, successful marriages.
Right.
People have stories. We have written down evidence of the things that have worked. And this system, this new imaginative system that we call dating today, is not productive. Not at all. Not even a little bit.
I don't think it's the
It's not
system. I think
productive.
it's the people, though. It's not the system. Like, I don't think it's the system. I think it's the people. It's the culture. It's the media. It's technology. Like, I think there's a lot that goes into it. And to blame dating, like to like put dating out on the hot seat and be like, oh, you're the problem, in my opinion, is like insanity. Like, I think people are the problem, not dating. People are the
Because
issue. People aren't
the
coming
term
from no, but people
the
aren't
term
understanding like
dating is a
commitment, though.
newly formulated idea. You see, because if you go to early ancient history, first it was arranged marriage.
Right.
Then it becomes courtship, right? As humans progress, there's something called courtship, right? Where you know your fiance and you figure it out, all these things. But now we have something dating, which reduces the standard that you have for one individual. The thing is that back then, sometimes we think that it used to just be like, oh, this girl, you like girl, 2 weeks later you're married. Nah, there's plenty girl that you have liked, that you have gone through, that it just didn't work out, aka what we will call today the talking stage. The thing is that the same thing that I could do during dating, I could do during the talking stage, and it's simply based on my what's the word, integrity. If I'm not someone that has good integrity, whether you call dating or not, dating is for somebody that doesn't have integrity. If I have integrity, I could talk to somebody forever and then one day decide to marry them, and that will work, because that's what people used to do. I don't have to date somebody to marry somebody. That's a newly formulated idea. Talk to your parents.
I
Hold on, I'm gonna
think
be
that
back though.
dating is kind of just derived from a core system, courtship, or whatever you want to call it, right? Back in the day, like, people usually, what happened was that families knew families, they set people up together, and that's just kind of how people got married, whatever. But in this new age, obviously people are more independent, people are more just self-fulfilled, and they want to find their own partners, whatever the case may be. So I don't think dating is necessarily for people who lack integrity. I think dating is just for people. All people lack integrity. Like, you can't tell me you've been honest all your life. Like, that's just not true. So, like, people who lack integrity that enter dating, I personally don't even think people who don't want to date should date. Like, there's no reason like you should be in that sphere. Like, if you don't take dating seriously, if you don't understand it, why are you a part of it? Like, why are you joining something you don't understand, in my opinion? That's just my take on it. Like, if you don't understand dating, if you don't understand, so why are you participating? Sit back, understand it for yourself, add your own nuances to it, and move forward. Like, I don't think it's that deep, in my opinion. Like, it really isn't. Like, whether you want to call it dating or not, like, society's going to tell you one thing, you're going to tell yourself another thing. But at the end of the day, people are going to date. So I don't really see the end goal of like trying to define it.
And let's not pretend like there's not people out here who are still taking dating at its original term, at its original meaning. Like Monty said, it derived from the courting system, which really wasn't even that long ago. That was like the 1970s, 1960s, whatever, back then. Courting is still very much a real thing that happens. People just call it dating now, just because some people have taken it and perversed it, and that seems to be like an echo chamber because it's all over social media and that's what we see dating and think of dating as. That's not the same case for everybody out there. So to just generalize dating as a whole, even though there's people out there who are still dating and courting the way it's supposed to be, is like unnuanced and just a bad take in general. I'm sorry. I
It is
can't
a bad
get behind
take.
it.
It is a bad take because it's showcasing that like you're not making like ideas for yourself. You're just kind of like seeing what's going on and then kind of like internalizing it and not understanding like the root. You know what I mean? Like you have to kind of like step out of the circle for a second and look at the bigger picture and be like, okay, so like why do people date? When did it originate? Like why is this even a thing? And then add your nuances to it, add your experiences to it, add whatever you want to call it to it. And like at the end of the day, people are still gonna date. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. Like people date. So if you wanna bop it, screw it, pull it, push it, I don't know, that's on you. But like people are gonna date anyway. Like people are gonna date regardless. Like people are gonna find themselves a little girlfriend, little boyfriend. Like I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? So like find someone that's on that level again. Like find someone that's on that like wavelength as you. You know, I hope it works out, but like, you know, that's just how it is. So that's just my take on it.
Why y'all so quiet for? Hey, Dylan, say something, bro.
Word, that's because Dylan is useless, bro. I don't know what Dylan is on, bro. Look at that professional TikToker, bro. But I think Dylan basically went through like most of the questions on this jump.
Yeah.
I don't know if we talked about this for real.
Nah, I think Jay should answer that question. I think Jay won the Pookies and the Ray Rays.
We about to end
bro,
this
I'm
joint
back.
off.
Hold up, I'm back.
No one likes you, bro. We about to cut this joint off, bro, in a second.
Oh, they gone?
Yeah. Shit.
All right. I was about to spank them. But
Nah, I talk about dating way too much, bro. Nobody dating nowadays, bro. Nobody wants to know all that, bro. Move on, bro. That's about putting a babysitter and disappearing.
listen, bro. They don't know my credentials, bro. They don't know how I've studied medieval history. medieval history and ancient history.
Man, you learn about Negro history, bro. Jumping the broom.
Negro history is too.
All that jumping the broom nonsense, bro. Imagine. It's like, I'm stopping.
Listen, bro. It's literally plain pretend, bro. That's what it is, bro.
That's why you can pretend to. No, I'm not supposed to say that'd be too loud.
I'm not saying you can't do it, bro. But just understand what you're doing. That's all it is, bro.
I know what she's not gonna be doing. She's not gonna drink for 9 months. Sorry, I'm stopping lying, bro.
Because like, bitch, bro.
What's up?
You could have a girl, bro, for a whole 2 years, bro, and she's not officially your girlfriend, bro. But she's the only girl you talk to. You know what I'm saying? You treat her right.
Why you
know what I'm saying? Y'all do all the things couples do. And nothing changes.
Basically college, right? It's how college be for real, bro. In college, bro, you see people that be together all the time. Like, oh, y'all dating? Like, nope. Like, oh, you. Yeah. But you know,
why people against generalization so much?
But you know, the man almost died, bro. Cause I told you about, he really almost died on the field, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've never seen like that happen before, bro. He was not breathing, bro. Like they need to do CPR on him. I was like, damn, bro. But let's ask Jay and Shay. I like how their names rhyme.
Jay over there is slumped. Jay throat probably hurt from talking too much.
Oh, wow, that's a crazy statement, Dylan.
First of all, no, because I wasn't listening. What did you say? Next question. What's the next question?
Why do you like?
We about to end it off, actually.
Oh damn.
Yeah, them ladies, they escaped, bro. Before I brought my wrath, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got work in the AM, so I'm finna like do.
All right.
Good night, y'all.
Night.
Yeah. That's why I told her before they left, bro. The last thing I said is, when y'all hear ideas that y'all just do not comprehend why somebody is so confident in their ideas, ask them why.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're gonna be right, but ask them why. Because even someone that's wrong, I ask them why, so I can find out how are they wrong.
I think everybody is wrong, bro. Some people make it wrong sound better than others.
I think we can all consensually agree that you're just wrong.
Man, hey, first of all, how tall are you? How tall are you?
Nah. I think we can just agree that you're just always wrong.
No. How tall are you?
How tall am I?
Yeah.
5'3".
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Why?
No, I got down.
Why are you asking me how tall I am?
No reason. I'm just asking.
Hey, Vince, you trying to read these comments real quick?
Hell, no, I'm too lazy, bruh.
I'll read them.
Jay, all right.
Where do I stop at?
You don't.
No, I'm gonna show you where to start.
Just keep reading.
All right. So Imani said, we need to take relationship advice from people in stable and healthy relationships because they can set the baseline. There is some nuance involved. I don't agree with that. Charles, she said, truly understanding and forming a deep bond with somebody involves a level of vulnerability that applies to all relationships that are going to be more than just surface level. Good Lord. Okay. Y'all ain't gonna villainize Giselle for choosing her and her family after she sacrificed all them years to support this man's football career. No, because if y'all said that she went and fucked on his man, she's wrong. Period.
Yeah. First of all, sacrifice what? It's not that hard to be a football wife. All she do is stay at home and cheer this man on. That's all she gotta do.
Bro, I wanted to speak on that, bro. This man literally has a legacy that he's creating, and you tell him to stop. Like, imagine you have the opportunity to be the greatest at something, bro, and this woman telling like, nah, it's enough, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro, some of these females don't understand true passion, bro. Like, a man without a purpose, bro, is a dead man, bro. That's why the self-deletion rates are so hot, bro.
Well, I have a question. Like, is his career like? Well, did they tell him that he needed to stop? Is it killing him? Is it hurting his body? Like, obviously, football.
Nah, he spends money on his physical well-being. I mean, he's not the most athletically gifted person ever, but he is in great condition.
Okay, well then, okay, her leaving was her choice, but her going to go mess with his man's is foul. His old teammate, come on. Okay, you gonna leave him, then leave him. Don't leave him and then go get with his friend. That's weird.
Apparently, it wasn't with Antonio Brown. Apparently, but the fact that it was with somebody.
And it wasn't even her with Antonio, just loud and wrong. Regardless, she left that man after being with him for years and hopped into a relationship fast as hell. I don't know. She said, keep that same energy when your ass gets cheated on. I mean, you said you was.
I never got cheated on. I'm an honorable man. I never cheated too.
Dylan dishonor is literally in the definition of cheating. Cheating is lying and acting dishonestly. You're being dishonest because you promised to be loyal by entering a relationship with that person. Let's not be slow. Okay, but what they weren't understanding, what you were saying, is that they're not. Okay, obviously you want somebody to be loyal to you if you date them, but you're still not obligated. If you are in a relationship or whatever, by default, loyalty is given. If someone's cheated on you, you just leave. Loyalty is not a default because we have some morally fucked up people in the world. Right, the same way y'all be telling us we mess with trash dudes, you're messing with trash girls.
I'm a raccoon.
That's on you.
I'm a raccoon, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
And Monty, when you get into a relationship with someone, whether it's dating or marriage, there are standards and a common condition.
Face back, turtleneck, dude ass.
No, it's not, and that's the problem. The fact
Ooh.
that you think talking and being in a relationship is the same is on you. Yeah, because it's not the same.
Damn. It is the same.
I don't think talking and dating is the same.
It's
You
what
gotta
you
have
make
levels. Huh?
it. It's what you make it.
Yeah, I think it's different for everybody. To each their own.
But
Because
that's exactly why it's the same. Like what makes it so different is what makes it the same. Think about it.
I don't know. I say in any
Because
because what?
Because what makes a relationship different from talking, if you critically think on the idea of dating, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you critically think of the idea of dating and you realize that it doesn't have any foundation to it, you're back to talking stage. You realize that you're at talking stage.
Okay.
It's
Well,
like a
that's where it
matrix
comes-
almost.
Well, you just gotta hope that people are like smart and not like dumb. Like if I'm talking to you, it's not a given that I'm not talking to anybody else. I'm testing the waters with you. We're not dating. I'm just trying to see how you are as a woman. I'm trying to see how you are as a man. If we're dating, obviously it's expected for you to like only be dating me. But at the same time, I understand what you were saying when it's like it's not an obligation. Like people get cheated on all the time. People are getting dogged in relationships all the time. Why? Because they're not obligated to not cheat on you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not wrong, but breathing is not obligation either. So yeah, cheat on you want you.
What?
What I say?
That's what it is, though. I mean, let's go to the next joint.
Okay, she said you gotta have levels in everything. If you don't have different stages with different meanings, then how are you making progress? I don't think it has to be either talking or marriage. I think the levels just come with, like, I guess what Dylan said, like intimacy. Like that's where the levels would come in at. Like how intimate I'm being with you. There's a lot of stages and progress between talking and marriage. Duh.
Because the thing is like the the label does not match the product. There you go. The label does not match the product. Let's say I have an apple, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I put the label of some extra bougie apple. It's still an apple.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So people's trying to pretend like it's something that it's not, if that makes sense. So what you're doing in a talking stage, and I'm talking about in an advanced talking, so I'm not talking about in the beginning, where you're just trying to find out where your favorite color is.
Yeah.
I'm talking, you've been talking for months, let's say, right?
Yeah, we're dating at that point.
It's literally the same thing. You're dating at that point. You literally are.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. We call it dating to I guess make ourselves feel better about it, or to kind of put a word that kind of sounds better than the talking stage, but it's the same thing.
I mean,
The behavior
like,
is the same.
society accepted, like the talking stage is like you're really not committed to them. Like you do have no obligation to texting them back. You have no obligation to being nice to them. You have no obligation to not talking to other people. And then society will say y'all are dating, so now you're required to do this, and that. But if you're talking to somebody for that long, y'all are dating. And if they're not,
exactly.
And like if somebody will try to, like, if they do something wrong, you'd be like, oh, we were not dating. We've been talking for 5 months. I don't like. It's like at that point we're basically dating, because at that point we should be going out all the time, and we should be spending more time together, and we should have a better level of intimacy than I had with you 3 or 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm. So
Like,
I mean,
talking shouldn't be long. A talking stage should never be that long.
Exactly. I mean, like, because I've done it both. You know what I'm saying? I had people that I've talked to months, and it literally it created the same environment and the same feeling as dating.
Yeah.
Why? Because again, it is what you make it. That's just who I am. I'm not like, and that's why I don't like dating, because dating is like you got to turn on a switch and turn off a switch. I just am, and people struggle with that. I just am. I'm not trying. I am.
Right. So
So the person that I am during the talking stage and the person I am during the dating stage is the same person. The only difference is the intimacy level.
Yeah.
So my thing is, if you really want commitment so bad and you have the intimacy there and everything that you have there, why not just get married?
Because I think
And solidify that.
you don't know somebody that well. Like, I think dating is important. Dating is important because the same person that you were dating won't be you could probably see they're not the same person in like a couple months after y'all get married. Like, it's been multiple. It's not to be like serious or like deep topic, but this is only like explanation I can think of. Like, people get married on a whim, and then a couple months later it comes out that he's beating her ass or she dies from domestic abuse.
So
Like,
let
you
me-
don't
let me
know
give you
somebody
a
that
fun
well to
fact.
just jump into a marriage.
Let me give you a fun fact.
Mhm.
Most wealthy people have the shortest average time frame to get married, right?
Mhm.
Yet they have the lowest divorce rates.
Okay.
The reason why is being intentional, in a sense that if I'm being intentional about who I'm spending my time with and intentionally in the way I spend my time with them, it doesn't need to take me long to know the things that I need to know. So if I am in a talking stage and based on the things I heard in a talking stage, I don't need to date you. I just need to court you.
Right.
And if I court you and they don't line up, keep it pushing. You see how like it's not difficult. It's just being intentional. Whereas people spend years dating just to get the same thing that someone could accomplish in 9 months.
Yeah, but that also comes with people not being as honest as like an honest person. Like, a lot of people aren't honest about who they are. A lot of people aren't as truthful when it comes to what they want out of something, out of fear of another person not wanting that same thing.
But that's exactly why dating is not good. Because imagine, right, Jay, imagine, right, me and you were cool, right? First of all, we're not even in a talking stage or anything. Let's say I just known you. We just been in the same circle for 2 years, right? And I know the type of person you are genuinely.
Yeah.
And then one day, you just decide to start talking. You know what I'm saying? But because I've known you for so long, it doesn't take long for me to go to the courting stage. But again, all those walls have already been brought down through the friendship. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I've known you for that long, if I had that different kind of relation with you for that long, it would not take long for me to court you and marry you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how rich people do it. I didn't want to really say, but because that's like real gaming. People literally pay for that type of information. But that's how wealthy people do it all the time.
It's like, I've known you for years. Let me get to know you a little bit better.
It's based on your network. It's based on your network. Because your network is going to be based on people you already align with yourself with. With a few exceptions, of course, but yeah.
Yeah.
So that guy that you've been cool with for years, one day he could turn around and start asking you out, you're going to realize that it was perfect. Because why can't your best friend be your husband?
Right. That should always be the goal when like getting married. Like, it's just like they're supposed to be your person.
But you see how the same thing applies to friendship though?
The only difference is that, like, I guess y'all fucking now. Like, it's more care. Like, it's not a friendship based intimacy. It's like, I want you to be my wife type of intimacy.
Yeah. But thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. Dang, we're supposed to only have 2-hour episodes this season, but we went to 3. But if you stay this long, keep this game to yourself. Don't be telling too many people some of the things that you learned here today. And prayers up to Vinci because he's going through it. He needs therapy, and his team sucks, and his girls sucks as well. So
I wish they did.
yeah.
That's so cute.
Take a shot for him. Oh,
Yeah, watch
yeah,
it.
though.
You
This
said
has been Hear Me Out, and we out.
Right.
This is an SOC exclusive.
In my head.